Onye bụ na m n'elu ụwa m, onye bụ na m n'elu ụwa chaa chaa m. Ewo mama me papa m onye ma njem ọnụ. Onye bụ na m n'elu ụwa m. Ọ bụ na ịbụ na agbata obi gị kasa naanị gị debi m. Ewo mama m papa m. Onye bụ na m. Daalụkwanụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta, wee sị ka ọ mara anyị niile mma n'ụbọchị nke tata. Onye nna na onye n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ Maazị Achebe Paul MAP. Anyị abịago ka anyị gbasa ozi ọma Chineke, ozi ọma nnwere onwe, ozi ọma ahụ nna ziri anyị. Ọ bịa ka anyị bịara ịgbasa n'ụbọchị nke tata. Wee sị ka ọ dịrị gị mma, ka ọ mara gị mma ebe ọ bụla ị nọ. Tonna Igwe, ekene m gị. Mailo nke m, ekenekwa m gị. Odogwu Peter, ekene m gị. Obed King, ekene m gị. Kim Brian, ekene m gị. Adugo Simon, ekenekwa m unu. Ka ị na-join, biko egbu n'oge wee gbasa ozi ọma, kesa ozi anụnwa, kesa ya, maka na anyị abịago ka anyị zie dị ozi ọma onu okwesi. Okwu anyị ga-etinye ọnụ n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ the danger awaiting the biafrans in the north. The danger awaiting the biafrans in the north. Ọnwụnwa, the danger ndị na-echelu ndị biafran bi na north. Nwụba Chini Blaze, ekenekwa m gị. Mazimus Patrick, ekene m gị all the way from Maputo, Mozambique. Ekene m Kelechukwu, ekenekwa m gị. Amy Festus, ekene m gị. Onyebuchi Jude, ekene m gị. N'egbula oge ọbụla ka anyị tinye okwu ọnụ, maka na ọlụ anyị bụ ịgbasa ozi ọma. Dịka ndị kwuru okwu si gị na-ekele ọlụ eke. Ekele ọlụ eke. Emeka Ụvaga, ekenekwa m gị. Ọdamanya na ilutere ebe a na-alụ ọlụ ọma, ọbụla obi ọjọọ ka iji wee bata. Obi iji wee soro m, ka Chineke were enye gị mmaji kwuru mmaji, isoro m n'ihe ọma n'obi ọma, ihe ọma na-akpọlụ gị iru. Isoro m n'obi ọjọọ, ihe ọjọọ kpọlụ gị iru. Ọ na-ahụ ka ọ dị. Ise. Ezike City Bros, ekenekwa m gị. Ekene m gị. Nke onye eji nya gakwarịa. King Leo Alfred, ekene m gị. Obi Keze Chinaka, ekene m gị. Baron Godwins, ekenekwa m gị. Sonny Vitis, ekene m gị. Ekene m onye ọbụla, obi onye ọbụla ji wee bata na program nke tata, obi onye ọbụla nji wee na-eso Maazị Achebe Paul. Ka Chineke werukwa obi ahụ wee kwụọ onye ahụ mmaji kwuru mmaji. Iwere obi ọjọọ wee na-echelu m ihe ọjọọ, ka Chineke kwụọ gị mmaji kwuru mmaji. Were obi ọma wee na-eso m, asị m ka Chineke kwụkwa gị mmaji kwuru mmaji. Ekene m onye ukwu Don Ikechukwu Harrison, ekene m gị. Ugwu Emeka, ekene m gị. Engineer Chibundu F. Ugu, ekenekwa m gị. Clement Ọdịnaka, ekene m gị. Blessed Jordan Shedrack, ekene m gị. Ifeoma Vivian, ekenekwa m gị. Emeka Terry Vin Okafọ, ekenekwa m gị. Raf Abuchi, ndewo nwa Chineke. Ekene m onye ọbụla, ma ndị m fụtanwuru afọ ha kpọpụta, ma ndị na-afụtanwuru afọ ha, biko nu gbagharụnụ m n'ọdụlọkwa n'izi. Onye sikwanụ na ọ dị izi ya bịa nne ya megodu ka ịfụ. Kennedy Udoka, ekene m gị. Ejike eme, ekene m gị. Tina Onyeka Harris, ekene m gị. Chi Gabson, nwanne men kali, men and women of honor ha kali. So men adonye gị iru iji wee rọpụta, iji wee bịa zọ nwere onwe anyị a, and ọ na men donyere iru anyị ga-eji wee wolo ofu ugboro a wee zọbịa. Michael Kalu, ekene m gị. Chi Best the Best, ekene m gị. Magnus Ezechi, ekene m gị. Chai Eze Mobility, nwanne, ekene m gị. Abraham Sunday, ekene m gị. Kennedy Udokwu, ekene m gị. Kingsley Chikezie, ekene m gị. Michael Tangod, ekene m gị. C Square Mary, ekenekwa m gị. Asị m ka m nkene ndị nọ na this platform niile, because they deserve to be regarded. Chimaobi, ekene m gị. Brave Mask, ekene m. Tony Montana, ekenekwa m gị. Edwin David, ekene m gị. Jerry Nwibo, ekene m gị. CL Wise, ekenekwa m gị. Ka m wepụtelu na ogodo 5-6 minutes ka m wee kene unu niile. Prince Akachukwu, ekene m gị, maka na ọkwanụ unu abụ ihe na-eme ozi anyị na-ekesa ji wee na-aga ebe kwesịrị ka ọ gaa. Nnenna Nwajiakụ, ekene m gị. Ugomma Emmanuel, I guess I have you yesterday on my program, ekenekwa m gị. Ekene m onye ọbụla, ma ndị bikonu ndị na-afụlụ afa ha ọsịsọ wee kpọpụta, bikonu gbaghalụnụ m, anụla m eselete afa, biko. Anyị niile bụ Biafra, and Biafra ka anyị na-achọ, and that Biafra ka anyị ga-enweta. Anyị ga-adị ndụ wee nweta Biafra, anya ma nwụchu. Asị m nke onye chiri nya zelu. N'ụbọchị nke taata abịa m itinye okwu the danger awaiting Biafrans in the north. Star Brown, ekene m gị. One Love, the danger awaiting Biafrans in the north. Nyanwa ka anyị ga-etinye ọnụ. Unu n'anya n'ife na-eme kịta, unu n'anya ife na-eme. Obikeze, God bless you and bless all IPOB members, those that are genuine. Promise afụkwa m gị. And inu Promise, ekenekwa m gị. Those that are genuine, God bless them. Michael Kalu Dalu. Now, the danger awaiting Biafrans in the north. Ihe a ka anyị ga-etinye ọnụ n'ụbọchị nke taata. Unu n'anya. Dubem Emmanuel from YouTube, ekenekwa m gị. I cite you. Afọ m gị, ọha Biafra. Unu n'anya ife na-eme kịta. Chigozie Eze, ekene m gị. Eze mmiri Igbo, ekenekwa m gị. Ka anyị gbazie nyọsọ, anyị adịgo. We are now done with Ugwu Emeka. Anyị ekenego onye ọbụla with Pope Obasi, ekenechego m. Ka anyị gazie nu ka anyị ka ọnụ n'ubi onye anyị bịa, maka na unu n'anya na afụ na anyị egbutugo oge. Ka anyị ka ọnụ n'ubi onye anyị bịa. The issue nchọrọ treat now. Ịchọkwa join this program, just tell me, I will bring a link so that you can join ya, because ndị Igbo si na anyụkọta mamịrị ọnụ ọgbọ ụfụfụ. So ka anyị jikọọ n'aka wee mee ya. MNO Knock, ekene m gị. Weber Marcus. Now the danger, Frank Light Afungi, the danger ahead of Igbo Biafrans, not only Igbo, the Biafrans in the north. On the New Year Day, the leadership will give a recap of the order Hanye 2021, because they have given that very order since November, if I'm not mistaken, 2021. And on the New Year Day, they repeated the order again, which is, the banding of cow meat and anything that has to do with cow in Igbo land. Okay, Francis Obaka, you want to join the program? Okay, and my program interactive session. So that is how we are doing it, so that rules. If join the program, you must abide by the rules that guide this platform. Mbona unye gị time ka ikwu mutuo gị, you unmute yourself without my authorization. I will remove you. So I will not have many people speaking at the same time. At the same time, it will look as if I don't know how to moderate. So if I don't give you the time to speak and you continue speaking or showing stubbornness, I will left with no option than to remove you. So you must coordinate yourself and speak up the way you're supposed to be. And Nonk said you should shut up. Well, I'm not here for any abuse today. We are here to preach the gospel truth. I know we have some people who hate biafrans. So that is the link in case you want to join. On the New Year Day, like I was saying, the leadership of IPOB reinstated the order they give on October by the banning of cow meat. Okay, my brother, no problem. By the banning of cow meat and anything that has to do with importing of cow and the Fulanis in Biafra land. And this is a welcome development. This is a welcome development, irrespective of where you are standing. You will know that that very order is a welcome development, and we need every hands must be on deck to support that very order. And in retaliation of that very order, the northern counterpart now threatening the Biafrans in the north that they will boycott their own goods, which is the motor spare parts and the other things that Igbos, the Biafrans, because I will not use the word Igbos, I will use the word Biafrans, are doing in the north. And when they give this counter, I know their mission and their primary purpose of giving their own order. And me and you know that the northern people have never given order and they back down without achieving their mission. This question I want to ask you now, what is the mission of the northern people on that very issue? That they will never they will boycott everything has to do with Biafrans in the north. Their mission to give that very order is to make sure that the order given by the leadership must not stand. That they want to threaten us, they want to threaten the Biafrans, so that the leadership will now come out and say no, because of our brothers in the north, because of our sisters in the north, because of our fathers in the north, now we now cancel the order of cow meat in that very area, so that they will continue killing our people. That's why I say that the danger, and these people are ready to kill many people because they want to kill to carry out this very these things. And I know one of their one Fumi Bello, I greet you, and it's like I've come across you before. One, I greet you. Now, primary purpose of giving this counter order that we know that it is to pressure the leadership to come and announce that they'll have lifted the order of banning of cow meat in Biafra land, and so that they will continue. And I am telling the Biafrans residing in the north to know that the Fulanis are determined to go ahead and kill many of them. You must. My brother Prince Engineer, I am not an English person. That is a borrowed language. So pardon me if I use Igbo, use English. I speak fluently, more better in Igbo language than English. So permit me if I use English, please. So before I continue with what I was saying, let me welcome the new faces on the program. I can see that Sammy Adoga is struggling with his network. On that note, Ezechi Magnus, please, you are welcome to the program. Can you
Thank you very much.
tell us your name and who you are? And we go ahead. Magnus, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
You are
I'm
not
Ezechi
coming out.
Magnus. I am
You are
Ezechi
not
Magnus.
coming out.
Are you hearing me now? Can
You
you
are
hear
here.
me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, as you can see, I am Ezechi Magnus by name, originally from Enugu State.
Okay.
You understand?
Exactly.
So I've been following your program, and you are in order. We need a drastic action to succeed, to make sure that our leader is out. What is happening now is not a child's play. You understand?
Exactly. And the issue I want to, I would like us to address this today is the issue of the order the Northern people issued towards Biafrans in countering of what the leadership have given on the New Year Day, that from the month of April there will be nothing like cow meat in Biafra land, and the beef, that is a beef meat. So every
Yes.
Biafra need to boycott it in the retaliation to counter what the northern that very order. The northern counterpart now say that they will boycott anything that has to do with Biafran business, like spare parts, any kind of all kind of business. And we know the danger these people oppose to our people. Because when you come to the north, we have a lot of people doing their business. I want you to, with 2 minutes, can you tell us the danger that Biafrans will encounter, what they're supposed to be doing, what they're supposed to do now, or what they will start to be doing? Because we know that that very order it's not a joke, and the Biafrans we are not going to back down in that very boycotting of cow meat. So in just 3 minutes, thank
My
you.
brother, what I have to say is freedom is not a child's play. You understand?
Exactly.
There must be sacrifice. And Biafrans are everywhere applying their businesses. But it has been long overdue because our people have been suffering for many years. This cow meat is supposed to be banned even earlier before now. It doesn't mean what we want is freedom, no matter what it takes. You understand? Our people say that you don't advise adults to come out of sun. Are you getting me? When the sun is hitting the person already know that he's supposed to come out of the sun. So anything they want to do, it doesn't matter. So far we gain our freedom. If it's affecting anybody's business, the person already know that he need to relocate. Are you getting my point? If they can do without the motor pass, there is no problem. You understand? What we need is our freedom, and we must defend our land. That is my own stake. There is nothing we can do as far as the Fulanis are concerned. If they have sense, they're supposed to know that Nigeria is supposed to be separated peacefully through referendum. You understand? So that we can live as good neighbors. And business will continue normally, as in some other countries that have gained their independence. So, but the longer they are waiting, the longer everything is going out of hand. The longer they are detaining our leader, the longer everything is going out of hand. You understand me? So
Exactly.
it's only because, okay, you can cue another person in. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother, for your wonderful contribution. Because, like you just said, freedom is not a child play, and freedom is not giving. Freedom is taking. And for you to take your freedom, you need to do what you're supposed to do for you to obtain your freedom. Because a slave
Exactly.
cannot lead others to freedom. You must be free. You must free yourself before you now fight for others to be free. And that is why Mazinam can try to free himself by disassociating himself with anything that has to do with politics. And he has the mental toughness to lead Biafrans. And now, when you watch the ongoing things, what is happening in Biafra land, and you will know that the primary purpose of the North banning or coming to say that they banned they will boycott anything that has to do with Biafrans is to pressure the Biafrans to lift that very order that they will start eating cow meat and bringing on the cow meat on those in Biafra land. And I know that this time around we'll never back out. Now, coming to Sami Aduga, I want you to use 3 minutes to tell us what exactly do you expect from our brothers in the North to do so that they will avert the danger to prevent what happened in 1914, the 1960, not to repeat itself again. Because when you watch what happened then, before you could declare Biafra, they massacred our people who on their way coming back home. So use 3 minutes to enlighten our brothers and sisters who are in the North, because this is why we are social media warriors. We need to create awareness before it will happen on awareness. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can hear me. You can hear me loud and clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My brother, I really appreciate your topic because it gives a joy for someone to understand what is happening. First and foremost, what I want to start with is this. This is a clear point that Biafra is at hand. For the northern people to rise up and condemn what we are doing in their place is a clear proof that Biafra is here. And this is exactly what will give us Biafra. This their rise up is exactly what will give us the Biafra we are looking for. This is a clear message that shows that we are not one. And there's nothing that can make us one. Now, our leaders have been singing it like a music that anybody doing anything in the North should return home. If you want to die with the North, you die with the North. To me, I don't have anything to say we're looking for. Now, we have been different, they are different. There's nothing that brings us together again. Let's keep on going like this. If you can continue like this, if you can hold on to this, within 6 months, we are going to have Biafra. If the Northern can stand on what they say today, if they can stand on the ground on what they say, as we stand on our own ground, within 6 months, we are going to have Biafra. And I believe this is a time for we to have the Biafra we are looking for. Because this is the key that we have been waiting for. Everybody are now different. The Northern doesn't want to associate with us. We don't want to associate with them. Then this is a clear message, a point that we can stand and gain our freedom. It will not look as if maybe we are now fighting Nigeria alone. No. Now the people have decided they don't want our people in their place. As we decide we don't want their cow. It is only their cow we mention. We didn't mention that we don't want them. We only say we don't want their cow. And they say they don't want anything pertaining us. This is a clear message that we are not one. So, and I believe this will give us Biafra we're looking for. If anybody want to die with them, if they have a listening ear, let them come back home. If they don't have a listening ear, let them die with them. Because to me, if you see what is a problem to you and you avoid it, you will not have a problem. But if you see what is a problem to you and you decide to follow it, that means you are looking for problem. If they say they don't want your business, you leave them. You have a place in your place that you can do your business. We have many places in Igbo land you can go for a business. You are the one to look for us, not we, because we make them what they are. We are the one making them what they are. So for them to tell us to leave their place is like telling someone who is helping you to leave your place. They are not helping us. We are the one helping them. So if anybody have a listening here, let him come back. If they don't want, let them remain there. That is my own opinion on that.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Let me repeat the instruction again. That is why I remove our brother, because I said once you are mute, you must mute so that others will be hearing what one person is talking, and you don't need to be making noise on the background. So, and you have to follow the rules of this very platform, because I want this very platform to be for every Biafrans, including Oduduwas. so that we can learn and pass information. So, like what our brother just said now, before I come to you, my okay, what as the Chigozie Henry, because it has been a long time. I've seen you. I'm happy to have you once again on this program, and I believe we have to educate our people. And I'm really happy to have you on this very platform once again. You are welcome to the program.
Thank you so
Without
much.
wasting any of your time, let me hit you with the hard question that you need to, that we shake you since you have run out of Biafran unity and Mazda Cheveko, and you run back.
No. I disagree. I'm always with you, but you know me now. I don't like you know me. I will talk. Yeah, we talk. Just flow on. When we started this race together, you know who I am. I don't talk too much.
Yes.
Talk
now,
right
coming to you, my brother Eze Chigozie. Now, when you see the things that is happening, do you think that IPOB Biafrans can back down in that very order to boycott anything that has to do with Fulani cow and Fulani goats, so that we can start bringing out the Igbo cows, that is Efi Igbo and Ewu Igbo, because we have all those things? Do you think that the IPOB will back down in the favor of the North, or do you think that this is a welcome development that will lead to the disintegration of Nigeria? And within 3 minutes, can you still throw more light the danger awaiting our brothers and sisters who have refused, like our brother Adoga said, that Mazinan can have been singing it like a music. And I can remember vividly that I have said it time without number that they should start coming back home to Biafra land, but they refuse. So can you, in 3-4 minutes, highlight the dangers ahead? And do you think that IPOB will back down on that order? And what is your own stand on this issue?
First of all, let me just greet every one of our fellow brothers that have been able to understand what we are struggling for. And I want to thank everybody on this platform for coming out and showing your face, because if you are not prepared, brother, this struggle is not by force.
Exactly.
So, and the one thing I want to let my comrade know, he knows me very well. I am not the kind of person that in a struggle that doesn't learn anything. You see, let me just tell you one thing. Our people are very stubborn people. And you can preach to them from now to tomorrow. If something have never hit on them, they will not take precaution. You know, we left we remember what I told you, what our brothers have in the outside the east, in Biafra land, is not in the east. When you are talking about our people in the north, my brother, I've lived in the north, know our people, because most of our people, the assets they have in terms of land property, in terms of business, they don't have it in the east. So when you are talking to these people now, how can you tell, since every day I do research, if you go to Igbo land now, as me and you are talking now, what is happening in Newi now, you can see somebody that is burying his father. People are bringing cow. And I try to pick one thing from that place that they are doing, that somebody died, though. People are bringing cow worth millions of money because of a person died. But when the person was alive, we didn't see where they do birthday, or maybe somebody celebrating Ofala. You are bringing such car. And these people that is doing this thing now from Newe are the same people selling market in trade fair, based on the traditional time of the Christmas and the Happy New Year time. You understand me? After this whole thing, they go back to their different dominion. So my own contribution, my brother, I think I understand where you are going to, but my refocus on this whole thing is my superior, Mazina Dekalo, to come outside. You see our people. I want something to hit our people. Me personally, I'm not pitying our people anymore, because as Nana Hago Chintin, you see this something that is happening, trending in Lagos, for example. Now, this estate problem. Do you know the people that control that estate? It's Igbo people. If you come to Festac, come to Satellite Town in Lagos, it's Igbo people. You think that thing that is happening, that they are pulling heat, that the Lagos state governor came to, that Malegu something, it's Igbo people that controls that estate. The same thing happened to my brothers in Abuja, in Kaduna. You see, like Erofai, you see, so like I told you, when he was a House of Minister in Abuja, do you know how many property Erofai destroyed in Apo village in Abuja? I was privileged to go to Nigeria. I circulated this message you are talking to now. If you answer anybody that is privileged in this platform, if you know Abuja very, very well, answer anybody where they call Apo village and Gudu market, I came there, at least if you, I'm not bragging, if you come there to one of the biggest importer and one of the biggest person there is my uncle, Ane Japan. After Ane Japan, you get Dona Motors. You understand me? I told them, you understand me now? My brother, you see these people, you see this Biafra thing, you need to enter their ear. I mean, they tell you, you need to enter their ear because of, you know why? The kind of property our people have in the north. Houses they have in the north. My brother, if he comes to only one estate in Abuja, and Stella Abasanjo estate, I was there. My brother, if you see mansion where my brothers then built there. Now these people wanted and said that they come east. The business they have in Abuja, which in terms of make it come to in terms of motor pass, in terms of electrical pass, in terms of remember like what day, building materials. All this thing I'm telling you is not in Igbo land. So you see these people that have billions only in the time of Christmas time, and this Christmas time is only the time they come to East. Now these people wanted and say, may they come away. This thing we are talking now is not the first time this thing have happened to us. This is not the first time. So our people are very stubborn people. Look at somewhere like Trade Fair in Lagos now. Ojukwu came there before they opened a Trade Fair. Ojukwu told our people. I was there in 1999. Ojukwu told us. I was there before I load market in Maza before I leave to Abuja. Ojukwu told us there. Ojukwu left there after 30 minutes with anger. Also, why would not carry this business come east? Ojukwu said it. 1999. So you see this, our people leave them. My brother, you see this way me and you they talk now. I got done that no but they make a noise. Because you know why? They have these people, I'm telling you, they worth millions. They worth millions. I'm not joking, my brother. Are you talking about somewhere like Angola now? The man do not control Angola. Under that control Angola is Igbo people. But what we have outside Igbo land, what do we have outside? My brother, you know there for Igbo land.
My brother, you have 1 minute, you have 30 seconds to round
yeah,
up.
Are you talking about control the BMW? Coach Charis. What Coach Charis has only Wikita? The business he has in Lagos and Abuja, is it in the east? This is where the problem is, my brother. What Coach Charis have in Lagos alone is not in Igbo land, where you can create job for your people. Are you talking about someone like Onye Airpeace now, where airline now, Onye Nugu Ketana? Look at what we are trending online now. My brother, these people, I'm telling you the truth. It's like some of them are even working with the Northerners. I'm not joking with you. That's why I told you there's a difference between Hausa people and Fulani people. Let me leave other people to come. I'm still in the program. So anytime you still, yeah, thank you so much. I'm still there.
Thank you, because I will still come back to you. We have
no problem, my brother.
We still have almost 2 hours, 30 minutes in this very program. Now, like when you see all these scenarios that is playing out now, you know that there is a lot of danger coming out. The danger now is that the Igbos have invested so much out of their stupidity, because after the war, 1967 to 1970, I thought that our people say that Abushibo Otula Molako. But in the Igbo's case, it's not like that, because before the 90s, the Northerners were not investing in the eastern region, they have never invested because they never one day believed in one Nigeria. And after the war, the Northerners refused to invest because you must cross-check who you are dealing with. You will not be transferring into another man's territory, and without the person coming to your territory, it shows that you are not with the person. But when you look at our people, they will tell you that we are more intelligent more than them because we think we speak good English, perfect English. We know how to use a good vocabulary we good grammars. That is not intelligent. That is not wisdom. That is not a knowledge. That is not what we want. So now let me come to Peter. Peter, you have to open your camera so that we'll see you because this is an open program. We have to.
Okay, my dear brother, I'm at work, so that is why I can't have camera. So I'm sorry if you like you see I'm inside the front, and so I just have to. You just have to just manage me like that, please. Thank you.
Okay, I have to permit you, but let me use this opportunity to announce this make this statement. Before you want to join this program, please, you must be safe where you are, and we need to be seeing you because freedom fighter, you don't hide under shadow, under darkness to be telling us do this. We must know the face who is saying something. I now forget an eye to an eye so that when we want to refer your words to anyone, if we don't see you, we can use your picture to say this person says so thing, and then we know who is speaking. Now, let me go back to what I was saying. The danger now is that the biafrans who have invested much in the north, how can they now bring their investment back? Because it's very certain that they have made the same mistake they made before the war, and now they repeated it again. Do you think, coming to Peter, you have to make it very clarify people? What will these people who have invested in the north, how will their investment in the north bring a blockage or a stumbling block to the restoration of Biafra? So what do you think that, are they going to throw away their investment, meaning sacrificing their investment for Biafra to be restored? Or is there any other way you think that Biafra can be restored and their properties can also be recovered? So you have 3 minutes, Peter.
Okay. Thank you very much, my dear brother, and thank everyone in the forum. And I want to thank Biafran as general. May God bless us all in Chiko Pikabiama's name. First of all, our leader, our leader have said in one of his programs that that we should rethink, and he make a comment as well as one of our brother. Let me look his name. Chigozie Henry make a statement that Ojukwu was telling Biafrans that what you are doing.
1999.
Yes, in Trade Fair 1999, and Mazina Nekano have said that as well. That what you are doing is a great mistake. You will regret what you are doing. And the other part of it is that I will advise some of the Northerners. My advice to them, because I know some of them listening to our program, that you don't think of killing Biafrans will solve your problem. No, it will never solve your problems. You know who Nigerians are, and you know who Arewas are. Arewas are not Fulanese. Arewas are the real Hausas. So you people have to protect your own. Your own matters a lot. Your own matters. Your own matters a lot. It's yours that matters a lot. So protect your own, protect your land, protect your community, protect your nation as Arewas. Why we Biafrans are doing that? Biafrans are not chasing cows out because we don't like to eat cow. We have a reason of doing that. But you can't justify any reason of you telling Biafrans living in your country they should go away. They should pack their load and go. That you are not going to buy their motor spare parts. No, that is wrong, because we are not killing the cattle railers, the Fulanis in our land. They come into our land to kill us. They are doing the wrong thing. They are destroying our farmland. They are raping our mothers. They are killing our people. That is why we bound the cow eating in our land. We don't just wake up in the morning and do what you people are saying, are doing to our people. We don't. There is a reason of us doing that. And we can defend it in any place, in anywhere, any part of the world you take us to. We have a reason of doing that. So you should think of what your people that came from the north are doing. Why are they doing that? We are not chasing anybody in our land. We are not telling people not to come and live. If you want to come and live, come and rent an apartment. Come to the city and live. That is what our leader said. It's very open and clear. You travel to Europe, you travel to any part of the world, you don't go and live in the bush, in the forest. You live in the city like human beings. It's only animals that live in the forest. So you people should get up to your leaders should think twice if they don't know what they are doing. I listened to the president say that the cattle railers and the farmers have been coexistent. That is all mentality. What kind of a world that today in 21st century you are allowing your people, your kids to walk thousands of miles with cows? It doesn't make any sense. So I rest my case. But what I want to say to our brothers in the north is that you people have to be careful. Don't be afraid. Any land, any property you have in the north, document it. Our leader have said that after this is over, we have a reason to come back and collect your properties. If you want to sell them, you sell them. So document all of your property you have in the north. Keep the document safely. Send it to the east. So when this is over, when we are going to do a partner business between country and country, you will reclaim your property back. But just be very careful and be vigilant. Thank you, my dear brothers.
Thank you, my brother, for your very straightforward. Now, like I always, like our brother here said, let me read out his comment. He said, my brother Onyendo has explained this investment issue several times because under the law, there is a law that covers investment in other people's countries, and those who are involved will go through a legal means. Now, what he said here, there is no doubt about that. It's 100% true. But the question is, the people you are dealing with, are they law-abiding people? Let me use the word, the Jewish, who have invested in all parts of the Europe. For example, before the Jewish went back to Israel, they have invested many things in their in different parts of the world, and the world started killing them. When the world started killing them, end of the day, many of the Jewish lost their properties and went back to Israel. Now, they are in the law. There is in that zoo contraption called Nigeria. There is something we call the seal of is it a seal of occupancy? CO. That is a seal of occupancy, and you need to obtain that if you have any land or any landed properties in Nigeria. You have to go pass through the government where you are and obtain that seal of occupancy that will indicate that you are the original owner of this very property. You will have all those documents that shows that you are the real owner of those things, and you need to keep it. And after the restoration of Biafra, but that can only happen when Biafra is restored through a referendum, peaceful way. But if there is any way there is a war broke out, that very issue of properties, recovering of property, you will not function. So coming to you, Sammy Aduga, what do you have to say about that landed property? Because to me, I think that will not stop Biafra from restoring, from coming to pass, and that will not. They have to bear the consequence of their foolishness for abandoning the Biafran land and invest in another man's land. So, what do you have to say about what our brother said through the legal means of recovering of property? If you don't have an idea, maybe you don't know much about it, you can still go the way you have about the one you know that is 100% correct, please.
Okay. Thank you very much, my good brother. You know, there's one thing I want to say. They said ignorance is not an excuse in the law court. What is happening to our people is ignorance. For you to go to another man's land, buy a land, when you know that you are not in peace with such a people, it is out of ignorance. Now, in this case, if we gain Biafra by independence, by referendum, they might have access to their investment. But if we didn't gain Biafra from referendum, na-ekwu maka akụlụba, ndụ bụ isi, ọkwa onye dị ndụ na-ekwu maka ego, ọkwa onye dị ndụ ya sị na ya nwe nke a na ya nwe nke ọzọ. Let us fight for our life first. After gaining Biafra, then if there is any means we can recover the investment, we can go for it. And if it happens that there is no means for us to recover the investment, let that be. We focus on our Biafra and establish in our place and live large. Because according to what God gives to us, all that thing they have is just a little thing if we can gain Biafra today. So we can't, because of this, they have this and have that, we'll back down on Biafra and continue suffering. That cannot be happening. So it is better we gain the Biafra. If we later succeed in recovering their investment, good. If we didn't gain it, let that be. Then we'll have the life, we'll start moving ahead. I think that will be okay. That is a way that I think it will be suitable for we that is fighting for freedom, because we can't take because of their investment and back this day, back home with life. Forget about the investment. When we gain Biafra, then we'll start fighting for how to gain their investment. If that is not the case, let them forget about the investment and come back with their life. That is my opinion.
Thank you very much, because I think without wasting any much time, the Biafrans in the north still have the opportunity to relocate their business to the east, because when you come to a place like Enugu, in Nkanu West, in Nkanu North, in Nkanu South, all these places we have empty land that these people can just request from the community or from the government, so that they will transfer, like the ones that are introducing materials in the north, the spare parts, all those things. They can still request for such land in those places. You come to Anambra, we have a lot of land which is not yet developed. We come to Imo State and Abia, we have the places in Abia like Orata, these places. We have empty land, enough land for these people to invest their money instead of losing everything. And when you are in your land doing your business, you will have a rest of mind, and you also have less tax payment, because you might have be in your own house, your father's house, and you will not be paying rentage and spending a lot to go to your shop. I think these people have some times now, because the way we are going, you can we will not take because of the our properties in the north and abandon or risk the life of over 70 million because Ndubisi. So I think the first thing they should be doing now is the property that is movable, because the only thing that is not transferable is landed property. But your business, you can relocate it to the north. Now, can you educate us more on this very issue, Chigozie? Because with the way you spoke before, you have an idea of business, and with your experience, can you give us throw more light? Because if they fail to relocate now, and more people are buying land, it will end up killing many of them, because definitely Biafra must come. So can you educate us, tell Biafrans, especially because this program is for those in the north and in the west, because these are the reason, these are the people we are making this program for. So in a way, for what they're supposed to be thinking now, just have 5 minutes to educate us. Unmute yourself. Thank you.
Mazi, you know, there's one thing I'm always using myself for example. If not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I could have been part of this problem. Because I'm very straight in my utterance of my words. Because I'm always a person that is always open to learn, and to somebody that is ready to correct my own mistake. I don't try to, sometimes when you try to advise somebody, you find out that the person you advise him might go to your back and start to look at that person. You know, with the enlightenment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it make me personally to take my own decision from today. I will never invest any of my money if not in Biafra land. You understand me? Because I was privileged, born in Lagos, live also in the north, you know. So our people, there's one thing I discover about our people. Our people is living like the same way. You know, that's what I tell about people. There's a difference between Hausa people and Fulani people. Let's take, for example, we all here are grown-up people. Have you seen a Yoruba man or a Fulani man come to Biafra land and buy a land? Because we live a life that Waba Kumi, and we use the name of God in vain. If something happened to you today now, he said, let's leave it for God. That is a wrong thing. That's why we are suffering. That's why I was privileged when Ojukwu said this word. I didn't take the Ojukwu say this word, but somebody that is having billions of money, or like all these Ife Sinachi, Kocharis, all these billionaires, you know, Ibeto. I know many billionaires. Look at somebody like our brother Obi Kobana now. What Obi Kobana have in Abuja and Lagos, does he have it in Biafra land? Let's take somebody like P Square. Look at all this. If I start calling name here, brother, today, if you see what in and they try to make our people understand, I'm not the one that give them the money. But one thing about our people, see, let me tell you today, I am not blaming the Fulani people. I'm not blaming the Yoruba people. Because the way you lie your bed is the way you sleep on it. A man without a plan is not about, we are talking about plan of generation upon generations. You know, we are the one that goes to church, call the name of Chukwu Kikabioma, but we don't ask for God for wisdom. We don't think about ourselves. You understand me now? About what is happening to us. Abuja that you are seeing today, even the Kaduna, Jos, development of all these places me and you are talking today, who are the people that developed it? It's Igbo people. Travel is one of the biggest education you can acquire in life. Imana, when you are seeing something, you have not visited that place or live in that environment, you will not understand. You understand me now? So our people have one big problem. And this same problem I'm telling you now is what is even happening in this struggle of Onyendu is not around. Look at how we are messing up ourselves. Because you cannot be a student. And when you are a student, a teacher is teaching you something. A teacher is expecting you to do better than him that teaches you something. When you take example of Onyenduna is not around. This thing that this Onyenduna that is not Martin Nandekali is not around. This is a test that God has given to every one of us. But look at how we are failing. But look at how you are consistency in what you are doing. Instead of me to support you, I'm come to the program to insult Mazi Achebe that bring his own precious time. That Mazi Achebe is not thinking of holiday to travel to Nigeria or to travel to Guatemala to enjoy his life. But he's giving his own time for me, for generation yet unborn. And I cannot be able to appreciate my own brother or to support him. You see where the problem is. You see this what my brother said there now. He said the right word. Me personally, I am not begging I want that thing to happen to our people. I want that thing to happen. Brother, life is more important to me than property. Because if you remember what happened in the time of Biafra war, I think they said they give us 20 pounds. We survive. So let's forget about the property. Let's forget about the property. Because a word is enough for the wise. You understand me now? You see all this thing that is trending now, some people think is a joke. That's why if you take the understanding now very well, you yourself, you are a grown-up man. You have traveled. How many times have you seen Oyibo man travel from Europe, come buy property for Africa? But do you know how many property Igbo people they buy for abroad? But anyone got to lose akurulo, one akwindi baru hunulo. How many times did they see Oyibo man come buy property for your land? They take from you to go to their place to develop their place. Do you think they don't see what they don't? Do you think they don't know that your land is fertile in terms of agriculture? Do you think they know that your weather is very good, but they will never invest in your place? Rather, they'll come and steal from your place and travel back to their place to develop their place. So, in terms of this thing now that we are talking about, take for example, when Mazi Nandekali was being hijacked, look what happened. You see, this Mazi Nandekali issue now is a big test. But anyone, we are saying for it. Yeah, we are saying now we no Chuko Kikabioma Kaina. But look at Onyendu is not around, for example, now. Look at how we are misleading ourselves in social media, talking everything. And we are talking to the people back home. Do you think these people back home, they are not seeing what we are doing? And these are the people you want them to listen to you. These same people you see there now, they don't have some of the privilege we have. We that is in diaspora here, we have 24-hour electricity, 24 hours social internet to research and to communicate. You understand me now? We can talk in this your program now for more to say 5 hours. Nothing will shake us here now, but it's not going to be possible in where we came from. There's no light because lack of information gives wrong informations. So our people, let's forget about whether you are telling them whether they have to leave the north to come. My brother, that one why they tell you now, my brother. I mean, I'm telling you because I've lived there. I know what my people, what the access of our brothers, our sisters, what they have in that side. My brother, you know they for East. Me, they tell you. So how you won't tell that man making leave all those house where him buy mansion? Because our people are so they don't. I just like they don't. Sometimes I look at our people. They don't. It's like they don't even care about what is happening.
My brother, thank you for your exposition. Now, before we come to or here. Because I also read comment when you in comment section, if you say something reasonable and educative, I will bring it to the screen so that others will read. Jesus' life, right, my brother. Also understand that we cannot overcrowd our ecosystem with lot of investment, so we can have a clean air space. Also, know that business thrive where the consumers is just like Cubana, who is running a nightclub. Now, when you read that very statement now, is something that our people use to deceive ourselves, because in every country there is a zone mounted out for an industrialization. There is a part of that country who are known for investment. When you come to the east today, Anambra, I will tell you that Anambra State is the heartbeat of business. And Abia is a heartbeat of production. Why some people will say, what is different between production and business? Abia, there's different. You produce something in Abia, but Anambra is where you can sell it easy. And that does not mean that Anambra people don't have the talent to manufacture or to produce. They also manufacture, but you must know that these are the people who are more committed or more in population when you talk about producing. So we must not use excuse of you're giving your land, your territory a space for air or those things to carry out your investment to the north. Because when you check the richest men in Africa, before you will count an Igbo man, you will see 2 to 3 Fulani people that are more richer, but they don't make noise. Their companies are all in the north. Like Dangote has company all over Africa, but Dangote don't have any branch in the Biafra land, and he claimed to be one Nigeria. When you talk about Dan Tata has company all over, but he don't have any single company in Biafra land. You come to Yoruba people, we have many Yoruba people that has many company, but you don't see any of their company in Biafra land.
No one.
And the Igbos, the Biafrans, who manage to have a factory, we don't put it in Biafra land. We shift it to other country, other part of the country.
Yeah.
And when you talk about you don't need, I'm explaining this for our brother who made that statement to know. So does it mean that the north, where we are investing, and they don't even appreciate your investment? Because the law of every nation say that if you bring your company in this, if you establish something in this very land, at least you must employ 10% of your workers must be from the land where you bring that your company. That is, you are creating job opportunity
for the indigenous residing in that place.
Yes, when you check the refinery that they use to refine oil, the oil comes from the Biafra land, and the refineries were built in the north. It gives the north more employment opportunity because you are building the refinery in their land. Now, what is the job opportunity created to the people
who have the oil?
Who have the oil? They don't have job opportunity. They now make them a security guideline to be working in the bush day and night. They now make them animals. Now, that is it. Let me come to our brother, Ohio. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name well. Please, I'm sorry for that. Now, my brother, you have been here for long. What can you tell us your own idea? What the danger? Can you outline the danger that is awaiting our brothers who are in the north up till now, knowing fully well that the Fulanis and the northern people will never back down in their order, and the IPOB will never back down in their own order, which means there is danger looming. Can you tell us the dangers awaiting these people?
Okay, Maazị Achebe. Ndewo.
Ndewo nwa Chineke.
Ihe m chọrọ ikwu onwe ike onwe ndị ọma ndị mma gbọtọ eziokwu. Ihe a na-ekwu, ihe a na-agbagharị a n'okirikiri iwu akwa Ojukwu ha bere long time ago. Ana m Abuja oge a na-eme demolition Erufai. O nwere ebe onye be anyị onye Anambra rụrụ estate. Ndị na-edemolish n'obodo ebe anwa. The man na-anya the pain order si na ọma demolish that thing. Ụnọ karịrị billions of naira. So ayo the man ka enyi ego ka ha fi demolish that one. The man jụ. Erufai bịa command ọ n'ihu anyị demolish that one. That man fainted ebe a nwụọ. So ihe a na-agbagharị n'okirikiri ndị be anyị na-eme invest. Ihe awụ problem. Ihe problem nkịta na-awụ ka ihe a ga-eme Biafra abịa. Onye investment ya dị ebe ọ nọ ya nọrọ ebe a onye egburu ya nwụọ. Because na more danger na east karịa na north.
Yeah.
Ihe a na-ekwu na onye o metụtabeghị. My mother atụọ n'ego na ndị Hausa mebiri ehi. Na ndị Hausa mebiri ihe n'ugbo mmadụ. So boys organize onwe ha gbuo efi onye Hausa ofu. They have to report that issue to police, and police is na the community ga-akwụ ụgwọ that efi. So my mother contribute to na many people enuzugbo ndụ ha, many people ndị erepụrụ ndị egburu egbu. Chekwuzido property ihe kwesịrị focus na ka ihe a ga-eme Nnamdi Kanu apụta ka ihe a ga-eme Biafra abịa, because most of anyị nwa anọghọ Nigeria ma ihe anyị na-apasụ. Mgbe ọ na-igochi paspọtụ onye ochi ka ewu. Ebe ọ na-iwepụta ya paspọtụ onye acha green iwe ezigbote onye ochi. So ihe anyị kwesịrị focus na ka ihe a ga-eme Biafra abịa, ka ihe a ga-eme Nnamdi Kanu apụta. Shapụ onye ọ na property ya dị ebe ọ na ya nọrọ ebe ahụ. Ha dị serious mere invest. Ịghọtago iruo n'ọba enwe international market dị n'ọba eme foundation arụghị arụ. Iruo na village ebe nchepụta anyị nwere anakarị Lagos nwee investment emere n'ime ya. So why mmadụ ga-eji wepụta ọ na-asị m na onwe investment na Abuja na onwe investment na Kaduna. Iruo na Kaduna enwere Anambra Street, enwere this one ka ihe a na ebe ahụ emedi. Why na ala Igbo nọ ị na-aga Imo State enwere empty land front and back, right and left. So why ndị be ji focus na ugwu Hausa na Lagos asị na enwere ebe a na-eme invest. Ndị Hausa adịghị ike ọrụ ị na-asị na ịrụ company n'ugwu Hausa onye Hausa ga-arụrụ gị ọrụ. So why not even so ihe m ga-agwa gị focus ka ama ka a ga-esi mere n'ize Nnamdi Kanu okwu property ewe at the time onye egburu onye agba property ọkụ nke ọ na-anwụ ya nwụọ. Ihe anyị focus na-awụ ka ihe a ga-eme ka anyị nwa ndị nọ n'eji na-ata afụ bata be anyị nọrọ be anyị property aka ha ndị mmadụ. Ndewo.
My brother, your words is
Maazị Achebe, sorry to cut you. I'm sure that guy.
I have a rules. Yeah, I have a rule.
Okay, I obey the rules, sir. I'll obey.
If you want to add something urgent, raise your hand, and I will give you the.
I know they like break rules. Sorry, sir.
So once you raise hand, you will see me. I will bring you.
You are right, sir.
Yes. So with that one, you have 1 minute to add what our brother said, because what he just said, the word is very simple.
Very short. Simple. I love that guy word.
He hit the point perfectly. I must acknowledge that. So, Ohio, thank you for that word. So, Chigozie, you have 1 minute to add to the point.
You see the word I pick, okay, for that Oba Ukuru is the privilege of him married that 1999. Arafia Oba. Ahapụzafia Oba Gawa Trade Fair. That's when Ojukwu came 1999 and was very angry. The same brother in Ekuketa na Ohem Jesogo travel is part of education. Okifonyo Kuruketa Erufai. My brother Keta Mamo Apo village very, very well.
Yes.
One name Moya na Japan. Na Japanese pass.
I'm Apo village very well. I was a mechanic in Abuja.
Sorry to answer. Get me batra Apo village.
My brother,
on my point, I
know this video will go viral, and there is some certain things for security reasons not to expose our people there. So we have.
Okay, you are right. Okay, you are right, bro. Then, I was privileged about Amapo village, 1996. So anyị na-egote ala n'aka ndị gwari nwe Abuja. Anyị na-egote ala, mụnwa na-ege egote ala, sometimes anyị na-egote m ala 40,000 35,000. Him na-agwa gị true na Po village. Ishi National Assembly na-abata. Then igaze na Gariki village, ebe ndị Igbo na-ere ụmụ ihe nni ololo, like ụmụ ihe aji esi nni. So when Aero5 come, I don't know who is Aero5, but it's a strong Fulani man. I don't even know. All these things I'm talking is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu start exposing this, I start defining the difference between Hausa people and Fulani people and the people on our power. My brother, the way these people hate us, that's why I tell my people, say there's a difference between Hausa and Fulani people. Hausa people are very good people.
Thank you, my brother, for your...
So let me just allow you to talk. So because this is the real point, the guy talk. Let's forget about all this property we have in the north. It doesn't help anything about the struggle. Let's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come outside, then we'll forge ahead. Thank you so much.
Like what our brother just said now, that the major, where we focus now is the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
And there is something I want everyone to know, that Mazi Nnamdi, Biafra restoration, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom lies in Biafra restoration. And the Biafra restoration does not lie in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. I keep on saying this word, that the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lies in Biafra restoration. And the Biafra restoration does not lie in the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What does that tell you? Anything we are doing here now to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without the restoration of Biafra, we endanger the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu double more than as it is before. Because when you check what happened in 2015, 2016, 17, when they freed our leader, they used the military Operation Python dance and go after him in Afaruku. Their mission is to eliminate him, because they know once he is out of the way, once he cut the head, the body will become powerless. And that is what they are still doing now. Now, the issue that is on board now, we give birth to Biafra restoration. Why? Some people will say, what is this man talking? Let me explain it. You see the issue of this sit at home. I mean, the boycotting of cow meat, and the boycotting of Biafran spare parts and other things that has to do with Biafrans in the north. It will give birth to Biafra restoration if the leadership and if the Biafrans can stand and make it to happen. Because when you boycott me, I boycott you. Automatically, everybody will go their way. And it will left the Biafrans in the north with no other option than to coming back. Because when you open your shop, a Fulani man kill you there, or they burn your shop down, you will left with no option. If you have your life, you can come back home. But if you don't have your life, that is your own case. And if once we stop them from bringing that their inflicted cows, because that is a poison, not meat. Once we stop them from bringing that poison to the Biafra land, that will give more space for Biafra to be restored. Because when you are doing business, like I tell people, when the world come to Biafra land today, that they hold our leader, and they see a Fulani man all the way from Sahel, from north, everybody is doing their business peacefully in Biafra land, and then they go to the north and see everyone doing their business peaceful. That means we are living in peace. There is nothing like problem there. For Biafra to be restored, you need to put that division. You need to put a stop to some certain things. So on that note, before I wanted to go to Peter, but let me come to Ohia, because he made a point. Let me ask him this question. Do you believe that if the leadership stand on their ground, that don't bring anything that has to do with cow, any Fulani cow, then ban it, then ban everything in Biafra land, and the Fulanis banned the Igbos from selling spare parts in the north. Do you think that the federal government will keep silent to maintain silent, and Ohanes and Igbo, everybody will maintain silent in order to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention? What do you think it will be the result? Please, can you use 2 minutes to throw more light on that?
N'uche nke m, ihe njasi Igbo na okwu a na-agara ndị Igbo.
Exactly.
N'uche nke m ọ na ha menwuo ya, ọ ga-adị mma, and ọ ga-adọta Biafra nso. But ihe ị ga-aghọta n'ihe na-eme na leadership a na those people nwere strong agreement with Nigeria government. Strong one. Because most of ihe a na-eme enwezi nke na-emetụta Nigeria, na ihe a na-emezi ihe ga-emetụta Biafra. The easy way to draw attention, even mba ụwa ma ndị Nigeria ma everybody wo this suggestion ọsọ amekpe. Ọwụ na a ga-emenwu jide tax ihe dịka mee market Ọnịsha jidechie ya ike. O nwere ebe a na-ere ezigbote ahịa na Ebonyi steeti, a na-ere anụ jaki, a na-egenerate more than 10 million every day that place. Ọwụ na-esizi nwe those things, ifu na ndị gọvanọ ga-arise up. Leadership ka nshi afụ ndị a onweghị good agenda ha ji at moment, honest ma emecheziri Chukwu na-abịa chechie ha. That is ihe nwere ike ikwu na ihe akwụ kịta na emechekwa ị ga-afụ mgbe nọ n'ụzọ trust fine ebe ha nọ na Anambra Nation. Ị ga-afụ na within 2 days. Okay, why ha ga-eji wo na-eme agenda ihe na-eme na March? So ha believe na Nnamdi Kanu mapụta before March, which na Nnamdi Kanu ka nwere ike inwe two court before that March. So why ha ji wo na-postpone ihe na-eme na March? Why ikwu ihe ga-emego na January anyị nọ n'ime ya before February? So ekwesịrị inyo ha enyo ma ọ nọ ndụba anyị si na enyo ha enyo ma nwere ajịdo ha n'ike. So no enwere ike ikwu.
Thank you for that very constructive words. Now, when you check the leadership of IPOB, I know in the Anambra election, they said we have a lion's share in Anambra election, that they got the lion's share. That is why they allow Anambra election to hold. And up to date, the lion's share, we have not seen it. And we are not seeing anything. And I think the only word, if you ask me, I say that maybe they now cancel the election in that sit at home in order to have more strategies to strike again, or maybe they have other plans. But with what they said now, because I am concerned about this banning of cow meat, because it is a very strong strategy that you don't even need to go say no more election before this very strategy you are seeing here now, because I am looking deep in this strategy of banning of Fulani cow, because that is the only way you can draw the attention of the government, and also draw the attention of the Ohanes and Igbo, and also draw the attention of the so-called Northern elders, because they cannot do without that cow business, and they cannot do without Igbo's papers, because Igbos can survive without cow meat. Igbos can survive without that their spare parts and other things in the north by relocating, because the people who are buying that spare parts are also the Igbos and the Oduduwas. How many Northern Lamanjiri have time to buy car apart from horse and cow? So the Igbos have the upper hands in this very one. That is, I am not justifying the leadership. I am just telling you what I think on my own. And I am thinking about this thing now, that if Biafrans, both whether you believe in the leadership or you don't believe, can support this very one, is more powerful than that Anambra State election. Mazi Chigozie Eze, what do you think about that? Can you compare these two things?
Mazi, what we are doing is something that when we're talking about spiritual things, about what Unyindu have taught us, Where I got where there's a place I told you that in Dream, anytime you need me, you get my number, you call me, I can come anytime. I got weak. I was very disappointed in our people. And I'm not the kind of person that is good in insulting people. If I insult you today, it doesn't give me anything. It's like I'm insulting myself. So instead of I don't know what to say, I keep quiet. And I meditate on things of God. Say, Chuku, because also ask you shall get it, seek you shall find. I always pray, God, bring men that reason the way I reason, that they reason more than me, I can learn from them.
Exactly.
I got disappointment from the day when DOS starts talking about canceling of this seat at home. Secondly, you see that election is when I got fed up against DOS. I am not the kind of person that want to come into Simon Ekpa program. I'm a very diehard of Simon Ekpa right from time. I beg him, say, brother, stop insulting them. Because I believe in one thing, time will tell. Because as far as Biafra is concerned, when we say it's a spirit, many shall fall on this struggle.
Exactly.
The one thing, you see here, this is 2022 book here. I get 2021 here, see and here. See another one here, 2020. Brother, I am taking notice of every people in this Biafra struggle. Those who started well, and those who forget our gallant men who have died, even the one we don't know. Because if it's not your father that died, if it is not your brother that died, that's why maybe you don't feel the pain. You understand me? I got disappointment. You see where the key of Free Mazina de Carlo was that election and counseling. You see that seat at home, brother, it was bringing a lot of good fruits. Where is since that day, where is Ifanyoba? That was running Hetascata at Abuja. Is it not because of the election? Is it not when he was running to Lagos? Somebody that is doing campaign in the east, you are running to Abuja, you are running to Lagos to beg our people. So we are important. So we are very important because of your own selfish thing about politics that have not bring anything bear fruit, bear any good fruits in Biafra land since we are born till today. Now, DOS, what is the way forward? That is what I was thinking. You see, when they just come, then they say, we look, for example, Mazi Achebe, let's reason together. We are fighting against the principalities and powers and rulers of darkness that make most of us to leave our precious place that God has created us to come to diaspora. Are we talking about many of our brothers that have children in diaspora here that they deported to Biafra land back? And what about our children? Now, these people that is leading us, that Onyendu gave the power unto their hand. So they forget, and most of these people, they're in diaspora. So are they telling me they don't know what we are struggling here in diaspora? This Biafra struggle, brother, let me analyze it in the way you can understand. You see this Biafra, now we hold up. You see Yoruba, you see the Arewa people, you see everybody. This Biafra, now we hold up. Nobody hold Biafra, now we Igbo people hold Biafra. It's in our hand, but we are not ready. You see, we lack what they call discipline and sacrifice and consistency in what we are doing. Brother, I will die one day. But I believe that Chukwu Gabiama created me for something. It's not about material things. Who know they feel the pain? For how many years now? I'm sending my mother money, but I've not seen my mother. I love my mother more than money. I love my brothers more than money. I left diaspora. I left my Biafra land to come to Europe because of good life. But I've not seen them, but I'm communicating with them. Now, we'll look at where we lost it now. But thank God that the fire is keep on burning through you, through other great people that is agitating 24 hours. Mazi, Simon Ekpa, 24 hours. Look at the explosion of what is happening to the people who Mazi Nandikalu gave the staff of authority to lead us to the promised land. How are we fighting against Nigeria? You are telling us to go and vote. Is it not a message again you have already sent to us? We are fighting against people that is killing our people. We are fighting against the government, the governors that have not done anything. Look at, we say we are rich Igbo people. We don't have international airports. We are the highest importer in terms of anything you want to talk in this life. We are the highest. We don't have seaports. And this is what we are fighting for. We are very hardworking people. Very hardworking people. And now we see what we can do. And we lost it out of the people they gave power. You went to sell the struggle by telling us to go and vote. Vote for who? Since we have been voting in our life, what has this election bear fruit? Has it any of this election bear fruit to us? No, my brother. We have been in this struggle. The only thing you can be hearing is, see, Joshua, the only thing you can be hearing, when did you join Biafra? When did you join IPOB? When did you take oaths? But
now,
are we not?
let me draw you back a little bit, because like what I just said, if I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, brother, no problem, brother.
Like when I just want you to draw a comparison between if we like the Anambra election have come and gone. Do you think that Anambra election could have drawn more powerful weight, could have sent a powerful message?
Because the world was watching that election.
To the world and to everyone than this very banning of Fulani cows and other things?
Brother, let me tell you something. Forget about cow. Because I go on a Biafra. You cannot, before you start to give somebody advice, you must give him something to eat. Like Jesus Christ said, when I was thirsty, did you give me water to drink? He said, but master, I have given you water. He said, if you have done that to Achebe, you have done that to me. Then, this is social media. Mazi Achebe, you are agitating every day in Italy. You finish work, you know the rest. You don't drive motor. You don't go carry people. You don't go here. We're agitating in every part of the whole world, both in South Africa. Then what is the little thing we can be able to be disciplined to boycott the election? Why did the DOS tell us to go and vote? That is to show you that the leadership of the DOS, there is something wrong there, and which we also know today. I will never come to your platform to insult DOS, never. Why I will not insult them? Because you know why? Anybody that is in that department, they know the truth. And the truth, if they go against it, look at what I'm telling you, my brother. They say they took oaths. Abi, that oath where they take, I hope so they really take them. Because when the calamity will start beforeing them, I will not pity them because of waiting. They kill my brother Ikonso, gallant man. Who is talking about Ikonso children anymore again? Who is talking about their houses? We are posting everything every day. This is where we lost it. But another election will come in any part of Biafra land. Did we learn from what happened in Anambra election? How you see all the governors, they are running scatter. That means we are very important people to them. Then we are the people. They say majority carries the vote. Majority. Because these people don't give a fuck about me and you. They don't. They don't go to normal road. Most of them you see there, they go by AK-47. Then who are we? Why are these people don't show us the love of the leadership?
Now, Mazi, your time is running out. And
let other person talk. I'm sitting there. I'm really open to anything.
Exactly.
Let other person talk.
We are here for interactive section, not to abuse one another. Like you just said, Anna, you don't you can't see a two truth in a law court. One must be wrong. That's why you will see issue coming to court. Hello, God. You can join the program, please. We are those of you talking on comment section. The link is there. No matter how offense or how you think your body the hot, it can never boil egg. So that's one thing I want all of you who are on comment section typing. You can join by clicking the link and let us see how your brain is. Let us have one-on-one words with you so that we can understand you. Now, like what I just said, the IPOB leadership, we never called for boycott of election, and that is where my anger is. And they never called for anyone to go and vote. What they called, although on the banks not all mara or mara to all of is not here, because when they speak, we know where they are heading to. But that's the reason they maintain that ground that they never said anything about Anambra election. So I can categorically tell you that the leadership never tell anyone to go and vote. They cancel the sit at home, and that enabled people to go and vote. So that is the only word I want to say there. Now, but I still talk about this. Now that election is have come and gone, what we are, please, if you are joining on your camera, please, on your camera, so that you will not come here and abuse somebody. I will not know who is abusing somebody. Snow White, Frederick, on your camera, please. On your camera. No, I know all here. That is why I never bothered for you to on your camera. My spirit just. So if you are to be here, you have to on your camera, because I don't want to be seeing darkness. On your camera, then you join back. Now, the question I want to leave to all here now is, do you think that what can we add to this? Because when I look into this banning of cow in Biafra land, I see it as a partial economic sanction to the north mostly. And that sanction is, I will call it a partial economic sanction to the north. It is going to the north. Now, Mazi, please, you will help me with this, your name, so that I will know how to pronounce it, please.
He's there now. Oh, no. Yeah. Governor Hart.
Mba,
Peter. Oh, yeah, go on. I'll go, Amazi.
Okay, thank you.
Nwere ike ikwu n'ihe nation ahụ na even ma ebe a nnọkwa, many people watch ihe nation. Everybody dị n'ime that Anambra nation, which Nnamdi Kanu build gworo roof onye just na ihe foziri ewe etu ya plasta kwaba n'ime ya. Ị na-aghọta? Nnamdi Kanu build the foundation, rụọ dị ụlọ, kụọ ya zinc, na ọ atụghị ya plastic, bube ngwongwo, because ihe foziri ewu that particular day, ọ na aga ha toward the vote. Ihe a niile na a na-ekpe ekpere since I work. And the ọzọ nwere ike ikwu na ihe ịkwụsị ehi adịghị easy. Ihe oji adịghị easy from my own understanding and my own knowledge and otu nchụwa ofugwo na o nwere some ndị be anyị na-azụ ehi Hausa. Amamu nwere idea, o nwere ndị be anyị na-azụ ehi Hausa.
Yes.
Ịbịa na Amansi, because m na-ekwu na-agwa gị ebe ọ na-eme. Ịbịa na Amansi, o nwere ndị be anyị na-azụ na-ere ehi Hausa ebe ahụ. Ịbịa na Gariki, o nwere ndị be anyị ha na ndị Hausa na-eme business direct. Ndị a na-ejibute ehi ewere aha ndị be anyị na-eri ya. So mgbe isi ka akwụsị ehi ndị Hausa, onye be anyị were ahịa, a na-eji were ahịa onye be anyị bụ onye be anyị ehi. Ka ezi ha ga-eme that one. And ndị makwa na ehi Igbo be anyị na-agara ezigbo ọnụ. So ịkwụsị ehi anwa ga-etake long time karịa that Anambra nation. Mana ha ncha ga-arụchakwa ọrụ, but Anambra nation na-akara ịrụ ọrụ fast karịa that ịkwụsị ehi. Ịkwụsị ehi adịghị izi. Ịkwụsị ehi awọ ị ga-ebi n'ihe ọtọ ịkwụsị, which na-amakwa m na before that day ndị aṅụcha mkpụrụ mmiri ha pụtaghị ekwukwe ihe ọzọ, because anyị na-echekwa ha. So n'ohe nwere ike ikwu ya.
Mazi, please.
Also if I them, Mazi carry go. Achebe carry go. Also if I them. Oh, biya ko guputare. As onye yi akpụkpụ ma ebe ọ na-afụ ya. Biko Mazi carry
Yellow
go.
card for you. Yellow card for you. So yeah, we are not joking here. To me, like everybody have seen where people are hitting. MNO, that name you cannot pronounce it. Nonk. If you want to join, click the link and join. Stop complaining on comment section. Well, before I start here, I say this is an interactive section. I don't select people to come on my program. I don't even call people to tell them that I want to do program. I only come here. Who that is watching me, I drop the link, they join. So I am not organizing any program. So if you think you have what it takes to offer to our people, you can come in and tell us. But for those of you who off your camera, person like Snow White, I saw your comment section. That is why I bring you back. And Governor Hart, okay, you have opened your camera. It's let the word goes to Frederick. You must not abuse anyone here. Not single person, not me, not Simon Ekpa, not DOS, because I'm not seeing your camera. If I am seeing you, people will see who is abusing. So when it is your time to speak, you must abide with this law, or else I will remove you. So if we are to be permitted to use any kind of word, you know that I will be seeing you clearly, so that any word you say, I will hold you responsible for it. But since I'm not seeing you, that right to use a nasty word against anybody have been taken away from you, because we are not seeing your face. On that note, let us hear from Governor Hart. So, Governor Hart, introduce yourself, please.
Okay. Maazị Achebe. Ekene gị.
Ekenekwa m gị.
Onye ọbụla bịa na this program, I really hail una they try well. Just that I'm in the office, so I need to tidy up so many things. I'm calling from my location. Actually, I'm one of your fans, and everything that you are doing, you are really trying. In terms of those things that we banning of Anuefi, national anthem, and all the rest. Maazị Achebe, ka m gwa gị eziokwu. Ọ bụ na ike agwụbe m, ike agwụgo m. Ike agwụgo m. I'm telling the world, I am tired. From what we're supposed to be hearing, and they are deviating our heart from it. I'm bringing a ban on Anuefi. Now, Anuefi bụ livestock. Yeah, but Oyobana can do that business anywhere you are. Or what's also on that large in our tree, or what's also full in our tree. After all, some of the Efi and use bone the full and use or that they healthy. It's not healthy. Because if you have no if we get leafy give one, a man will leafy. But Fulani Buega no if you game or if one already easy. Ewochaya, the Quaka zoo government, zoo government, and if you so Eban and if you are just weak reaction, weak, or the very weak. Let's talk about what we do. What we are going to do to attract even and governors. None of the governors have said anything since Ejideloyin do. So in that just the main masses, governors can go these cows they are talking about. Each governors they weigh almost 500 and something cows on their their personal own, and they use in a government house. They will not notice this. Okay, if we unlock all down southeast, unlock all down southeast totally, the governors have put up by fire by force. Or what they can anything over na game as in the money game, all those things. And if from the governors have video their campaign how to do it, because now the first lockdown they shake the whole southeast. Though and the coastal region participated or much, but some participated. But the in Kobana other solid. Yes, we need something great. Something great. I get you back all these things up. Something like air. But at least you know make something game to take the governors, the politicians, not in here to take the pharmacists. That sit at home me to take my governor, my pharmacy, so you're gonna lock it down. But Obu nke anu efia. Oya na eme to take muna because now governors are actually 50 or 50 or notice or now kita watch and the northerners video go campaign ya boycotting and efi all those things go matter as in I just try as in get grip of power by cutting Anoefi. What is Anoefi? To hell with Anoefi. If by cut
Mazi, your time is up. You have made your point, but there is a point I want you people to look into on this very issue of banning of cow meat, because we are just looking one-sided of this banning of cow meat. And when you look at the topic I am treating here, the topic right, the danger awaiting biafrans in the northern part. And that danger, what created that danger is the banning of cow meat, not the sit at home, not the boycott of election, because you can sit at home. It will not stop, it will not affect the northern people. When you draw the effect of the banning of cow meat, we know, yes, it will affect us that is consuming that very cow meat. But the people that it will affect most is the owners, the people that is bringing that Anoefi, that cow meat to us. That is what mounted to the rising of the northern elders and the leaders to say that if the East, the IPOB banned Anoefi cow meat, that they are going to boycott the Igbo business, like spare parts, supermarkets, all those things that the Igbos control in the north, in retaliation of the banning of cow meat. Now, before I go further, let me bring our I don't know if it's a girl or man.
Excuse, Mazi,
Okay, you can throw more light on that, which just
yes.
2 minutes.
Because on this issue of Anoefi now, in the East, they attack Anoefi like that. Ndị na-ata efi, ndị na-ata anụ, ndị eji anụ wee ma bụ ndị Yoruba. Sọsọ mgbe anyị ga-eme ihe efi bụ seasonal, ọ dị seasonal. Like burial, agba Christmas, agba New Year, agba Easter. Emede wedding na pempe, wedding boys. So all these things are just bakuta, but a strategy, something like Sigodi na ban onions, mobu beans. Ihe anyị ma anyị na-eli most. Ha ma mbịa dobịa gwa gị ha ayọ gị biko ozugbo. Those things, efi anyị na-afọ a na-ekwu. Efi a ọkwa sọsọ ndị Yoruba bie na-ata efi o.
Mazi, in this note, because we must tell ourselves the truth. The cow meat is not occasional in Biafra land, because when you come to Anambra, if Anambra is not consuming cow meat per a day, then consume not less than 500 cows only one day, which means in 1 week, do you know how many number of cows the only Anambra state is consuming? So when you go to the market, you will see the rate of cow meat they are consuming. And before you reach to that market around 12, they will tell you say there's no more meat. They have bought all of them, especially those that are doing mama put and the restaurant and all this where they are selling food. I must tell you this thing. But what I want us, the idea I want us to drive out now is the importance, what this banning of annual fee can bring, because we have seen that immediately they announce it. We know our people, if you ban onions and carrots, people will ask you,
and tomato.
And tomato, people will ask you why those people that are selling it, they rent in our town, they are doing it in our town, they are not doing it in our bush. You will not have any concrete evidence against those people. But when you ban Fulani cow, you have evidence. They are destroying our crops. They are using it to rape our people in the bush. You will see something you will hold on that prompted you to ban it. Coming out to tell us that let them ban those tomatoes, that means you are justifying the northern people who are banning the spare parts. So I want, when you are drawing your own point of argument or your own idea, you have to think critically on that area so that you will justify every of your actions that in everything you are doing, because we need to be very, very civil in every action so that we will not attract the wrath of the international community wrongly, because we know there's many ways to kill a rat, and also there's many ways for a rat to escape. So we have to be very, very strategic here while dealing with these people, because you know that the people that you are dealing are being controlled by the Britain, which means they are more intelligent, and the Britain are the king of lawmaking. So you must do everything in order to not to fall in their trap. So this is the area I am trying to emphasize on. So, but nevertheless, I thank you, Governor Hart. Before I move further, because we have a lot of people, so we have to we need to adjust our time of speaking. So, like we have two more people here. We have Pascal and we have Oduduwa Republic. And I must not allow any of you to speak. You need to on your cameras before you can speak, because we are not doing it's like Pascal don't read you join a middle. You need to go and watch the instructions. So on this note, Oduduwa Republic, Yoruba, you need to on your camera. Now we give the platform to Snow White Frederick. I hope you know the conditions I give you. The moment you use any abusive words, I will remove you, because I am not seeing who you are. I don't know you. You need to see your camera before you can exercise your full right of speech. Thank you. You have 2 minutes to speak, please.
Hello.
Hello, go ahead. You have 2 minutes to speak.
Good evening from my location. My name is Snow White Frederick, calling from my location. Why I joined this link is because of the topic you guys are discussing about. So here you joining this channel is because of the topic I know buying no.
Exactly.
Am I right?
Yeah.
So Muabu, one of those people, Amurunugwa Hausa. You understand me? All my life, my primary school, my secondary school, my tertiary institution, all Nugwa Sakam no. We know those things. So one thing with us is that ndị be anyị ji họ ihe mee na civil war nwere ife. Ịghọtago? Even regardless of all their investment in the north. Like where I was being given birth to, ebe amụrụ m, onye Igbo nwe the place. Ịghọta? Mgbe e bidoro civil war, the man has to leave the building. After the civil war, when he came back, he was unable to reclaim that house. Onye nweze that house bụ onye Niger, onye bịara abịa. Understand me? So you can understand what our people are not anything from that civil war, the incident of that civil war. And Ideokona, my location, Eben Bidungwa, so even up to today, my family are still there. My wife are there, my kids are there. I just don't want to mention the place enough because I'm how radical they are. Even me, as I'm talking to you, I'm radicalized because I have lived with them. I dine with them. I wine with them. I was living those lives. I knew who I was. You understand me? If you go to Rome, you behave like Roman. You understand me? My parents, my dad was a war veteran at Biafran War. He was telling us about that we're not supposed to be with them, but we know. The more we are trying to go out of the way, he cautioned us, he brings us back. Even one day, my father is late now. One day, my dad told us that, remember home. You understand me? Any investment near me and at home. You understand me? As I'm talking to you, I have most of my investment down in the east. And at the cheap, no go also where I'm staying, but I cannot buy because I know one day, one thing must happen and you have to leave the place. You get my point? I remember the incident of 2011. Okay, let me take it gradually from 2001. One of the states started implement Sharia law. You understand me? So all the Christians in the states decided to have 3 days fasting and prayer, lockdown. We sat at home for 3 days. And it was very, very tough for Christians, both in the Uguo, both in the Berabel, both in the Yoruba, both in the Ibibio, all the Christians in the whole state sat for 3 days. And it had a very big impact in the states.
My brother, you know your time. You have a limited time because we don't need. You need to round up so that people will take the point you are trying to make. So
what I'm trying to make,
1 minute to round out.
The point I'm trying to make is that with DOS Council that sit at home, that was when we lost the legitimacy of releasing Nnamdi Kanu from the start of the DOS. I'm saying it. I mean no word. I miss no word. After Mehiana, my dream, I saw it on my dream. I wake up, I started crying in my dream. When I wake up, I found out I was crying physically. That some people in DOS sold out. I went to my page, I typed that same message on my page. So when they announced the cancellation of the sit at home on the 4th or 5th, I was not shocked because I already seen it. So had it been who had that sit at home, we will have had a lion's share, or will have had a larger opportunity to deliver our leader from the dungeon. But when the EOS canceled that sit at home, that is when we lost the legitimacy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your wonderful contribution. And I really appreciate it. But, you know, every accusation now, like today's program, I don't need accusation who sold our leader. What we are up to now is the way forward and how to rescue our brothers and sisters who are in the north. So that is our main focus. Because, like I tell people, we must not be like an APC party who use 80 years to blame PDP without doing anything. So that's the only word, because we have accused them enough. Right. So this is the time we will start doing something on our own to show our that we really want Biafran. Because if the head don't do it well, you need to set an example so that they will learn from you, so that they will emulate from you. I believe that before I will tell person that you are not doing it well, I will always try my possible best to do something on my own to prove the person that I am more, this is the way to do it. That is who I am. So on this note, before I go to please, if I'm not seeing you, I will not call you first, because I will always call people that I'm seeing their face, because I don't know the reason the face is not there. You are not in Biafra land, you are still afraid. Who are you afraid of? A coward person cannot be a freedom fighter, so you need to be a freedom fighter before you.
Actually,
On this note, I have to bring Oduduwa Republic so that he will make a point. I think he's a Yoruba man. So my
onye anaza Oduduwa Republic mfukwa ga-echi ama amakwago.
It's like he's in the zoo.
Because Amahana Alpha Chineke, Alpha my mother, and my full name be that, I need to fear no bagger.
I understand you.
So you have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to speak. If you check time now, it's 1:55, and you will stop exactly 1:58.
You are taking the time already now.
Yes. So no, I am.
Yeah,
This
okay.
Your time starts now. You will start.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. First of all, I know there are so many Biafrans who like to say that why are Oduduwas interfering in the Biafran struggle right now? Why we have Sunday Igboho being locked down in Benin Republic? First of all, I would like the Biafrans to realize that Sunday Igboho cannot be compared to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I was born in Biafran land and I grew up in Biafran land. That is why even when you people speak Igbo, I understand, because I understand Biafra more than Oduduwa, even though that my two parents are Oduduwas. Today, I'm interested in this program, not because of Igbo, but because I'm in love with the Biafrans, because I was born there. What your people are talking about is a very good thing. For example, the band of Fulani meat, cow meat, is a good idea, is a welcome development. But the thing that the agitators of Biafran struggle must understand is that let us not blame the errors. Let us not talk about the errors that the leadership have done. Let us focus in the progress. What are the progress now? What are we going to do in order to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? There are many things to do. For example, there is this young man, Simon Ekpa, for example. He brought in economical sanction. This, for me, is more effectively, because the reason it is effectively is because the people holding Biafra are not the Fulanis. They are not the Yorubas. The people holding Biafra down are the Biafrans. So I think it must be from the home. You have to fight this battle from the home. Because, for example, during the Anambra State election season, you can see that the Biafran politicians, they are running up and down because they know if they fail to organize election in Anambra, automatically the message has been sent to the world. So they know what is happening. Let me tell you, forget about many people saying that you are stabbing yourself, you are doing this to yourself. What? Biafrans are not doing anything to themselves. Let us not compare Igbo with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, I'm a Yoruba person, but please forget about what is happening to Igbo. Igbo has not been recognized the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been known in Biafra land. Igbo have not reached 1/4 of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why there is nobody talking about Igbo in Oduduwa place. Even my own people, I used to call them, do you know about Igbo? They say, who is Igbo? So you cannot compare these two men. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
my brother, your time is already up, and we have taken your point, because I believe many people are watching this program and they are many of them are jotting every point that is coming out here. And the Oduduwas has a role to play on this very issue of Biafra restoration and the Oduduwa restoration. So we have to still go on, because sorry for Peter. Peter, sorry, I will not bring you in now, but I will come to you when the time comes. So you have to wait.
No, Allah. No, Allah. I'm enjoying the show, brother.
We have our big brother here who made a great point yesterday, and I think that point yesterday is really, really encouraging. My brother Elvis, can you please unmute yourself and bring your own idea, because the topic is the danger awaiting Biafrans residing in the north. And what brings out this very danger now is the banning of cow meat by the Biafrans, by the IPOB. The announcement coming from November last year from the leadership and also from the Omuada, this very order come. And this year, on the 1st of January, the leadership announced that very banning of cow, that it will start from the month of April fully, and it will be enforced. In retaliation to that very announcement, the northern leaders say that they will boycott everything, like the business that Igbos run, the Biafrans runs in the north. And we know that the business Biafrans runs in the north is a spare parts, supermarket, a legitimate business. So, and that will put the many Biafrans in the north into danger. So, and I want you to draw this line, throw more light, if this will be a welcome development, and it will help to disintegrate Nigeria faster as we think. So what is your own take on that very issue? Thank you.
Hello, my brother. Good evening. I hope my voice is coming out loud, because when you were talking, the last part of when you're saying was not really good. I hope my own voice is coming out clear. Is it coming out clear?
Loud and clear. See, yes.
All right, perfect. So I just want to use like 1 minute. Since you said 2 minutes, let me try to put everything together in 2 minutes. And my own suggestion is this: we have already. I don't think it's best to be going back to Anambra election, because it is already a past tense. So I think it's best we focus on what can we do now, not even what can we do tomorrow. So Anambra election, everybody know that was a very big mistake. We lost the opportunity. Okay, that one have come and gone. So now what can we do? I think that I was in Alaba International Market before I came to Europe. You understand? I think it's best if there is a leadership, they can really reach out to all these markets, not only in Biafra land, Alaba International Market, there must be a president there or a chairman, whoever is in charge. If they reach out to him, Idumota Market, Ladepo Market, all those markets that is controlled by the Igbos, not only in Lagos, everywhere in Nigeria. We reach out to them, you dialogue with them like brothers. The same way that Ifeanyi Oba went to Idumota, or where was he, and was talking with the traders and giving them money. We go to them, we talk to them. If we see that we cannot convince them to believe in what we believe in, if it's bribe, since it's bribe that is trending in Nigeria, we give them money. What are we doing that for? We are not doing it because we like to give people bribe. We are doing it because we want them to join us, even if it's once in a week, even if it's every Monday. They will lock up Alaba International Market. They will lock up Idumota Market. At least let people know what is happening. This is what I'm trying to bring now is solution. Building bridges, going to our brothers in Alaba Market, telling them, look at what we are doing. Then what we are doing is Biafra land, the economic sanction, Mazisa Monepa said, that is a very, very good one. That must be implemented. It doesn't matter even if, assume that is coming from the devil. It doesn't matter who the idea is coming from. Because people, they hate Simon Ekpa, the DOS hate him. Just because they hate him doesn't mean his idea is not good. We have to implement this sanction. And for our brothers living in the north, Mazen and Mikano have been warning them. I've been telling them, we cannot, because of your 2x2 shop, you are selling spare parts. Because of it, we lose Biafra land. We have been warning them to relocate. Because any small provocation, it didn't start today. The history is there. Any small thing, they will start to kill Igbo people. They will even come to our place and burn our market. So if they can come to our place and burn our market, what do you think will happen to those ones living in the north? They are going to kill them. They're going to burn their market, because they will say, okay, since we cannot make money, is my voice good?
Yes.
Yeah, they will say since they cannot make money with their cattle in Igbo land,
Please,
Igbo man,
please, everybody mute. Please.
Exactly. Everybody should mute because it doesn't make sense when we are talking and nobody's listening. So they will now say, since they cannot make money in our own soil, our own people will not make money in their own soil. And these people, they are cowards. What they will do now is they will start to burn shops and kill people. That is what they will do. And it's going to happen 100 over 100. So my advice to our people there, Nnamdi Kanu have been shouting on top of his voice, relocate, relocate, relocate. If you're making 10,000 naira in a day, you come to Igbo land, you are making 5,000 naira in a day. It's best for you than to lose your life, brothers. That is it. Because when this thing will start, okay, just imagine how many of our markets they have already burned. In our own soil, they will come, they will burn our market, they will go. We don't do them anything. Then now, when we now burn their cattle, so I think it's a good development to ban the cattle, but I still think we have to count 1 before counting 10. I think that DOS, they went 5 steps forward. I think, in my own opinion, we're supposed to start with economic sanction, and we back it up. We're talking to Alaba, Idumota people, all those markets around Nigeria, talk to them so that they will back on at least 1 day sit at home, so that the whole country will feel it. I mean, like I said, if they don't want to listen, we bribe them. It's a people man lack money. If they say, if the traders, if the chairman say he don't want to close the market, we give him 10 million. We give him 10 million. Let him close the market every Monday. Fetish. Yeah, we bribe him now because that is what they want. But what I'm saying is that I'm not saying we should be bribing people, but what I'm trying to say is that there must be a way to penetrate them. There must be a way to talk to them. All right. So my brother, you can take me off.
Thank you. I was picking some points because I have a question for you, Elvis, because you said something that this bribe. Do you think that it will not bring more corruption to the struggle? That when you bribe people in outside Biafra land, and people in Biafra land, you don't bribe them. Don't you think that they would not tell you who is fooling who? What do you think it will not cause more problem in this very struggle? Because
brother, the question you asked is a very good one. Yeah, we already have a problem. We're already in crisis. We are in struggle. In that struggle, you struggle with everything. All right. We are not calling it bribe, because if I go to the chairman of Alab International Market, I send delegation to him. I tell him, brother, look at what we are fighting for. It's in your hand to make it happen in Lagos. You are the chairman. It's in your hand. If I talk to him, he don't want to listen. I talk to him, he don't want to listen. Bribe is not good. Bribe is not good. That is what we are running for. Let's just call it encouragement. Let's just call it motivation. Let's just call it bringing cola to your table. Let's just call it any name apart from bribe. Let's call it as if we are bringing cola to their doorstep. But what are we trying to achieve? We are trying to achieve to shake Nigeria as a whole. We are not only shaking Biafra land, we are shaking Nigeria as a whole. There is always many ways to kill a bird. Either you shoot a bird with gun, or you kill him with catapult. There must be a way to kill a bird. So if that Igbo man in Alab International Market in Idumota, that person that is in charge, if he don't want to do it like this, my brother, there's many ways to do it.
Okay.
You just done. So
the word they use that the word that will be used in terms of that replacement of that bribe is not supposed to be bribe anyway. It's supposed to be lobbying, so that
lobbying. Exactly, perfect, brother. Lobbying. We lobby them, brother. We have the money. We lobby them. We do. Exactly. Excuse me. 1 minute. 1 second. Why I'm saying this is that we have to make something that will shake the foundation of Nigeria. Do you understand? Imagine now you go to Alab International Market on a Monday. Everywhere is deserted, brother. Everywhere is deserted. You go to Idumota, that's the same Monday. Everywhere is deserted. At that particular moment in Biafra land, everybody is sitting at home, brother. At that particular moment in Europe, everywhere. Then now we now combine it with the massive protests I'm talking about in Europe. For example, do you understand? Then if you go to Europe, everywhere the same time, the same day, everybody is shouting referendum now. Then we lobby our Oduduwa brothers. Oduduwa brothers, we're not going to give you people money. You people say you want freedom. Then we talk to them. We send delegations. We talk to them. We build bridges. Do you understand? We talk to them, tell them, let's please join. Even if it's only 20% of Oduduwa people join us, it is a win. Do you understand? But there is somebody in the leadership have to get things done. You send delegations, you lobby people, you talk to people, you find a way to make things happen without shooting a bullet.
Exactly. Thank you, my brother. I have made your point. And on this note, I am begging everyone, biafrans, it doesn't matter if you come on social media to say you stand with the DOS or you stand with Simon Ekpa or you stand with Maza Chebepo or you stand with anything. What you should stand for is Biafra restoration, because when Biafra is restored, nobody will be asking you who do you stand with. You must know that every effort now should be on how to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and restore Biafra, so that we have that freedom that we are dreaming, so that we will have that freedom that we are fighting for. So let us stop the division. I keep on saying it. On this note, let me bring our Progress White. Can you please tell us who you are? Thank you, Evis, for making your point clear.
All right. Good evening from here, Mazi Chebe, and everyone online. I want to thank everybody. You know, these are Biafra.
My name is Achebe, not Echebe. Abumonyi Ibu Ani Chebe.
Sorry for mistaking your name. These are Biafra issue. You know, sometimes I keep on asking myself, does that mean that we don't have common sense? Okay, for example, I come across the DOS said that we will not allow Fulani cows, and we should stop reciting Nigerian national anthem. As I'm talking to you, I'm still in secondary school. I'm schooling in Bekwa High School. I'm from Umuahia. I don't sing Nigerian national anthem because I don't belong to Nigeria. I'm telling my mind. Whenever they are singing Nigerian national anthem, I don't sing. It's
sorry, my brother. Have you people started singing the national anthem?
Sir, as school is about to resume, I'm the SP. I'm about to tell my principal that we have to stop this Nigerian national anthem, because this thing will show the evidence that we seriously need to go. We seriously need to have our freedom. And another thing I want to say is that all these people saying Simon Ekpa, the DO says, they are just fooling themselves. What we need to fight is the restoration of Biafra. Because if we keep on saying that we are for DOS, we are for Simon Ekpa, it means that we are not ready to have our freedom any time, any moment. We need to join hands together and fight. The other day we heard about I was watching a video today where some Fulanis entered Abuja and we are stealing Igbo people's property. No soldier, no police. This thing should have let us know that these people have hate us from the beginning. We need to join hands together and go. So, you know, sometimes I keep on asking myself this. What I have to say towards this matter to save time is that let every Biafrans join hands together to fight this. Because if we did not do this, I wonder, because the plan these people are having for us, I don't know whether we can withstand them. We need to start planning for ourselves, start planning, to know what to do. Our leader cannot be in DSS Donja and on Christmas we are celebrating Christmas. What are we celebrating? What are we celebrating Christmas for? What are we celebrating Christmas for? We need to, even until the 5th, I expected all the Hope France to say no more Christmas, so that the Nigerian government, the Zoo government, will know that we are ready to go. We are not from them. We have nothing to share with them. We need to go. This is the things we need to. All the Hope France need to work. Like I have my own team in my school. They used to call me Biafran man. I say yes, I'm a Biafran. By birth, by everything, I'm a Biafran. So we need to work together. So all those who are listening to us should try their possible best to stop this Ekpa stuff, DSS stuff. All of them are working for the restoration of Biafra. Let us join them. Let us join hands to them and make sure that the Biafra will be restored. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
I wish I know you are from you based in our land. I could have asked you to off your camera, but you can still do that because
I'm not afraid of anybody.
Okay,
I'm not afraid of anybody.
What not only this word, there's a word you said here now, and it really drew my attention, because when order is given, there are people that you are giving the order. And like what our brother said, that the school will resume very soon, and he will tell the principal and other people to start this changing of that national anthem to Biafra national anthem. This is exactly what I want everybody in Biafra land, from every school. Since you have heard this order, once you resume your school, tell the schools that this is, I posted the national anthem. You have to go and learn it, print it, and give it to the school's authority. Although I know that the leadership have done that, there must be a way that they will do that. But the students, especially Biafran students, once they said national anthem, let us recite national anthem. You people should start with Biafran national anthem. Don't listen to anyone. That is why most of you will practice it before the your resumption date, so that it will flow. You and your group, you have to make it. You learn it. I know it's very difficult, but you have to learn it because someone must start it. So I give you kudos for that very step you have taken. It's a welcome development, and it will be a shameful thing, Biafrans all over the world, for a secondary school student advising professors, and this thing, it shows that the professors have failed woefully. Why am I saying this? The word I pick from our brother now, you might say he's a secondary school, but like I tell people, you can take advice from anyone, irrespective of the age. He said that this issue of Simon Ekpa and DOS is not what we want now. That what is important is coming together to fight for what we believe in, which is the Biafra restoration. And I want the DOS who say that they have been in the struggle for years, and your professor, including everyone in Biafra struggle, my people, we must know that this is time for us to unite and enforce everything that we know that can bring the Biafra restoration. On this note, I am calling on the leadership to do the needful by uniting everyone. They have the capacity, the capability to amend what have spoiled, what have to repair what they have damaged by uniting everyone. Thank you for your wonderful contribution, my brother. I have to take you off for security reasons, like I said. I know you have made your point. Thank you, and remain blessed. Now, coming back to the old people we have here, Sani Aduga, you are welcome back. You have been here before, and I welcome you once again. And is this guy here before? Now, I'll have to give you another 2 minutes. Watching with everything that ideas, especially the idea of our brother Elvis, he made another point here. He said that we have to back up this very order with the economic sanction, and we have to meet our people in Oduduwa to lobby them to make sure that they join the seat at home. And I think the people in Oduduwa that we need to lobby at this point is not the Igbos in Oduduwa. Now, do you, if you are disagree with me, I want you to come with your opinion. Don't you people think that the right people to lobby in this very area of Monday sit at home are the Oduduwa themselves, so that the order will come from Oduduwa people, the order of sit at home? Once the Oduduwa agitators give that order of sit at home, truly we know that the Oduduwa people might draw back in following the order, but since the Biafrans know the importance of that sit at home, they will pick it up from the Oduduwa people, and they will have a total short lockdown. As they are doing it, the East will be doing their own. Now, I want you to give more light in the cooperation of Oduduwa and the Biafrans in terms of coming together to announce that order. What do you think it will be more, the one that will be more effective? Is it lobbying the Igbo traders in Lagos, or lobbying the Oduduwas so that the order will come from them? It's coming to you, Mazi Sami Aduga. But before you say a word, hello God, Please, you can rejoin. I have bring you here several times. I don't know why you are removing yourself. So I want you in here. Hello, God. So you have 3 minutes.
Thank
Sammy.
you. Thank you, my good brother, for your wonderful work. Are you hearing me clearly?
Yes, you are coming out loud and clear.
Okay, okay. It is a welcome development if the Yorubas can adapt to that. Because why do I say this? Because Yorubas are hardly in things like this to understand it the way we do. Because when you talk about Yoruba nation, not everybody in Yorubas that buy the idea. And the Sondo Igboho that is standing for them is not that well recognized in Yoruba land like that today. Supposing that Sondo Igboho have been recognized like Nnamdi Kanu in Igbo land, I think they can be able to adapt to this. But if we can talk to them by going to the market chairman in Alaba, Ladipo, Computer Village, or the market and talk to them, maybe if they can convince the Yorubas, because the problem is how to convince them to understand that sitting at home is a welcome development that will give us what we are looking for. It will be very nice. But to them, I don't, because I see Yorubas as a betrayer. They like betraying too much.
Mazi,
That is the problem.
please,
Because
we
I've
must
been with Yorubas.
use that area. Let us be constructive here in our West, because this are you are the one
Okay,
going
okay,
to them.
okay,
Like
okay,
in our
okay.
parable, our people say, onye na-achọ ihe ka aka ya na-eto ogologo. So thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. It will be a welcome development if the Yorubas can adapt to it. Because when we come together and achieve this sit at home, even if once in a week, I believe that within 1 month, the whole Nigeria will tremble. And if our people can stand on economic sanction, because to me that economic sanction is very, very important, because it will be the one that will hurt the government most importantly. Because what I mean by hurting the government is that you know that Governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, the little devil, is the one in charge of Southeast. He's the one leading the Southeast now solution, and he's going to be very effective in our body now. And when we join in with the Yorubas, I believe very soon we are good to go.
Thank you. Thank you. Coming to this area, what do you have to say, Eze Chigozie, on that very issue? Do you prefer going to the Yorubas because of the risk if the Biafran traders in Oduduwa land take the order by themselves? They might face any sanction from the Oduduwas, or you think when the Oduduwas give the order, they will that means the risk of Biafrans losing their shops will be reduced. So what is your take on this, Eze Chigozie?
For me, this is where I was born. I was born in Lagos. I know these people. You know, I think the idea is okay. We are here summarizing this thing. But the people in Lagos, in every department of every place that we are trading, I don't think it will work. Because you know why? For example, now Tunumbu is going for presidency. And he is the one controlling the whole Lagos. And if you start trying this type of thing you are talking now, believe me, before you know, as we are sitting at home, if it can happen, brother, they go put market fire. Take it or leave it. As far as Tunumbu is concerned in Lagos, If we implement this sit-at-home we are planning in the East that we have already been doing, and we see how fruitful, you know, in every market in Lagos, do you know how much Tinubu is making? Like this computer market now, do you know who's controlling computer village? It's Tinubu's daughter. Tinubu's daughter, they call him Yaloja. So when you go to every department, you go to Mushi, go to Igbo, go to trade fair, all these places, now Tinubu they control them. You see anything that has to do with Agboro, now Tinubu. So if you try this thing in Lagos, because you do know how much this generation of this money all this money we are talking about is going to Tinubu. If you hear one certain time where they carry bullion van of money going to Tinubu, where do you think the money is coming from? Even this Lagos, Banana Island, all this toll gate, this local toll gate where they see so, who do you think that put that toll gate? It's Tinubu. So it's a good idea, but are you prepared for the damage? Because it will provoke because when you lock market, because the Yoruba people, for me, they are not hardworking people. You know, I'm telling you the absolute truth. I live with them. I speak Yoruba very, very well, 100%. Even there was a time I speak Yoruba even more than Igbo. I live with them. I know these people. They are noise makers. Sorry to say it. That's why I speak the same thing I told you, my brother. Have you seen any Yoruba man come to your land to buy even a land? Have you seen a Yoruba man come to drive keke, this Okada in Igbo land? No, they don't come to our place. They don't. This is the place they hold us like this. You see, they hold us. You see, Igbo people, Eja in Akbare. If you try this thing, it will work. But what is the gravity that is going to go before it? Before you know what will happen, when I go to market, how do you think Agboro people they get money? Before you know what will happen, when I go do sit at home. Before you go know, they go put on fire. And they tell
So
you this thing.
At this point now, which do you think that
let's focus on first of all on Biafra land. Because if you implement this thing now, it might work, it might not work, but there's no harm in trying. But me, I'm thinking deeper. Because why I'm thinking deeper? Because that is where I was born. I know every loop and hole in Lagos. And I know how these people think about us. I'm being diplomatic here, not to use a word that is not good because we are in social media. You understand me now?
Because your point is clear, my brother.
You see, they say language. When you see me now as an Igbo man, or Igbo to also Ode Yoruba, they go respect you. So Omoina to wani ekonisi. So they go tell you get language, you get the way that they call us we Igbo people in Yoruba land. So when you implement this thing now, it might work, it might not work. But the penalty, let me tell you, let's pick something. You see, as Lagos as a whole, now Jagabat, and they control Lagos. And if you remember, Tinubu is a Muslim working with the caliphate strongly. The Buhari that you see there today, the fake Jubri or anything that came to them during the APC or anything, that this Buhari agitation, who make him to be there, is this Tinubu. And now he's coming out for presidency of 2023. Look, for example, now, yesterday, do you know what happened? Do you know what is trending yesterday now? Do you know that there's a card now? There's a card you can use in recharging. This recharge card, you can use, put telephone in you can buy credit in your phone now. Tinubu name now is in recharge card. They have started sharing it now in Lagos. 500 naira, 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira. You can put the credit in any whether Airtel, whether na MTN. They have started sharing it now in Lagos. Started yesterday. Recharge card to put credit. He has already started. Tinubu have already started sharing rice.
My brother,
in Lagos.
My brother, sorry to cut you off because your time have already elapsed. Now, with the point you are making, there is something I want to draw you here. We know that struggle is like a military rule. You don't calculate only disadvantage, because in a struggle, you know that you must lose But what is important is that freedom. What is important is the message you will pass.
But they say charity begins at home now.
Yes, that's why I said if the sit at home, it will be more effective if we round it up the whole. Will I use the? It's not both the Western and the Eastern, and let me use the word Southern Nigeria, because it will be more effective. Talking about putting fire in the market, that cannot happen. I disagree. I totally disagree, because that is where you will now allow the order to be coming from the Oduduwa nation agitators. If the order come from there, you that is in their land, you have to obey their order. So when
can I ask you one simple question, brother? Can I ask you just one question? This Oduduwa struggle now, since the whole Sunday go of the Oduduwa land, do you think the Oduduwa is the same again like the way we are? Since check it.
There is something going on. We must know that.
Brother, we are here to, you remember, we are here to give ourselves informations.
Okay, let us not argue on that. Let us make our point, and I believe the leadership will take note of everything that we are bringing here. Without wasting any further time, let me hear from Precious Ume. I don't see the other name is hidden. So, welcome to the program. Can you tell us your name, and you go ahead and make your own point? I think you start from the beginning and know what we are threatening, because the topic remains that the danger awaiting Biafrans in the northern part. And what created this danger is the banning of Fulani cow in the east, in Biafra land. And in retaliation to that, the northern leaders say that they will boycott and stop every business owned by Biafran in the north. So what is your take on this? So, and what do you think that it will bring the disintegration of Nigeria more faster? Thank you.
Okay, Mazda, good evening. I greet everybody.
I must hear Biafra.
Even the abandon of okay.
Guys, your network is not that good. Please, can you be audible?
I don't know. Am I coming out?
Your network is not clear. We are not hearing you.
Hello.
We are not hearing you. Your network is not. It's not okay. Please, Uche, can you on your camera so that are you in Biafra land?
Hey, Mazi, I thought you know me already. So
sorry, my sister. Sorry.
Okay.
I will not use by the name to know, because many people can, like you said, I have two people that answer the same name, the same surname, the same name.
Okay, no problem. Yes, I cannot put the camera now, please.
Yes, I know. So what do you have to say about what is going on? And I believe you know the topic we are treating.
Yes, I just came in, but I think I have gotten some glimpse of what you are saying. If we understand that our leader has been shouting to our people at the north to come home, they didn't pay attention, and he has made it clear that we cannot, because of them, we continue to die in our land because of those in the north, because I have seen that they don't care, even though we are being disturbed and they're thinking about them, they don't even care about us, because I have seen them come out and say that they don't care about whatever IPOB is doing, they belong to north. So we have to move on without them. If anything, if they decide to be with the Fulanis, and whatever they see, let them take it. You understand? So we cannot be because of them and continue to die in the hand of Fulani. We need our freedom. So what I'm saying there now is that the Fulani cow has been a problem for us. We know that all these cows, some of them are not owned by the governors and local chiefs and the Igwes in our land. They are the owner of all those cows. So they will not allow it to happen, but we need to be strong to deal with it. In the first place, we have seen that even the cows that Fulanis are selling to us, they are having sex with them. After they have sex with the cow, they come and sell it to us, to our people. They eat it, and some of them are diseased that our people are eating. Apart from every other thing, we get sick because of those cows, and we do not know how they reduce our lifespan because of these cows. And Fulanis are poisoning everything that they're selling to us. So we need to take it serious. You understand? So I'm supporting that we have to carry that order of boycotting Fulani cows. Let our people, we have now to go and see how we will help our people to raise our local cows, because it has been there for a long time. This announcement has been there. Simon has showed everything about cows. Even in the Yoruba land, he has showed how many cows that the Yorubas are killing every day. So this cow is not good for our health. Consumption, no, is not good. So we have to go with it. Okay.
Thank you for your wonderful contribution. As you can see, many people accept the is who is talking.
Network.
So everybody support the, please, I must see your face before I will know who is talking. The only people that if I don't know you in person, I don't think I will allow you to speak unless you are in Biafra land, and you must have a proof to that. Now, we have seen that everybody is supporting the sanction of Fulani cows. And I think as it is now, if the leadership can back up this very sanction up with sit at home, which is a civil disobedience, I think it will be more perfect, and it will send more strong message to the North, because the moment the Northern people receive this very message, this very order, they know that there is danger. If they keep silent, they will suffer a lot. And the reason why this order is coming out is because they know the only way for Biafra to be restored, you need to involve everybody on it. When I say involving everybody, not everybody coming to join IPOB and take oath. That is not the involvement I mean. The involvement I mean is it will affect everyone, both those that are doing music, acting, those that are singing, any business we are doing, those both transporters. When it affects everyone, that is the only thing they will now say, okay, let us come to a round table for Biafra referendum. So that is the only thing. So, hello, good. I will not answer your question because the question looks so stupid and useless. So stop disturbing me with such a stupid question. We are here talking about how to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra restoration. You are talking about who give order in 2019 or 2017 and Mr. Know It All. So that is not what I am doing here. You come to a platform to learn. And if you don't know how to learn, please listen to the people that are talking here. Bring your pen and paper and learn. In case if you have a page, because I see you add a page on your profile, so that you will have something to teach people that is following you. Not, you must remove the mentality of DOS Simon Ekpa, and all your mind will be attacking whoever you see. Amaza Chebekol is not into such. If you do something that is correct, I will give you the credit. If you do wrong, I will just tell you that is who I am. So without wasting any further time, let us go. Welcome back to the program, Mr. Elvis. Can you unmute yourself? There is an idea I bring here after you have left about that issue of lobbying. And our brother Chigozie said that if the Biafrans in Lagos sit at home, the shops will be burned. And I suggest that instead of lobbying the Biafran traders, is it not better to lob the owners of the land to give that order? So I think if you can give more light, and if there's other things you need to throw on us, because I really love the way you bring some topics out and your points you are making. I really love it, including our brother Sami Aduga and Eze Chigozie. There's a lot of points coming out. So that's why we are here. Thank you.
Okay, my brother, thank you so much. I was listening on the background. I heard what you say and what Mr. Eze said. Mr. Eze, you said you live in Lagos. I know what you are talking about. I know what you mean. But one thing we have to understand is this. If the Fulani Janjaweed want to set up Alaba International Market this night, bomb, or if they want to blow it up, if they want to set it fire, you and me cannot stop it. All these bombs that is exploding everywhere, all these markets, they are even burning in our own soil. All the villages they are putting on fire in our own soil. You and me, we cannot do anything about it. So I don't think one day sit at home on a Monday in Alaba International Market, we make anybody to go and put fire. Because why? Remember that the people that is always putting fire in market is not the Yorubas. That is the Fulani, because they don't have anything to lose. They don't have anything. The people putting fires everywhere is the Fulani, not the Yorubas. The Yorubas, they will not go and put fire where they are eating. Assume that they are making money. At least assume that they are making, let's say they are making 1 naira every day in Alaba International Market. So because of on one Monday, they didn't make that 1 naira, they will go and put fire, and the whole 7 days in a week, they will not make the 1 naira again. That is 7 naira they're supposed to make. As of 6 naira, supposed to instead of 7 naira. So they are greedy. Everybody's money greedy. They will be agitated. They will be angry. They will be furious. Maybe the next day, that Tuesday, if you open market, assume that if you park your car here, it's supposed to be 20 naira. They will want to get 100 naira from you to cover the one that they lose yesterday. But they're not going to set no market fire, because the Yoruba people working there, all those Agro people you're talking about, they live also with what they are making from those markets. They want the market to run so that they will continue making money. So if they burn the market, then they will be jobless. They don't have anywhere to make money anymore. Even the Tinubu you're talking about, if you burn the market, that billions you are making every week, you will not make it anymore, because every market is on fire. You will not make the money anymore. So the Yorubas will not be stupid enough to go and put any fire anywhere. Even the Agro people you are seeing, they have sense as well. They want to make money. They have girlfriends they pregnanted. They have family they want to feed. So they will not go, and they will even protect that market. That is when they will know that that market is very important for them. That is when they will know that you don't lose what you have. I mean, they will know the meaning of what they have. They say that when there is a will, there is a way. Normally, we are not supposed to lobby our brothers.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Elvis. Please, can you sit up while you are addressing the congregation, please? Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
So, no problem. So they say that when there is a will, there is a way. We are not even supposed to lobby our Igbo brothers with money. But why I put that one in is that there is many ways to kill a bird. There is other ways as well, not even money. There's other radical ways to make it happen, to enforce it. You understand? But as we are talking on this program, is that if all of us Biafrans, first of all, like I see some Biafrans these days, since yesterday, what is trending on social media is one useless voice from one man. I don't want to mention his name. Oh, highway, everybody, highway, Omar, highway. I mean, is that how we are going to get the Biafra? Everybody sharing the nonsense. I don't know. We are all, most of us are just doing nonsense, and we think that we want to go to heaven. Okay, Simon Ekpa said economic sanction, 100 over 100. I believe in that. DOS say change profile. This profile picture we are talking about, how many of us now in this platform have changed their profile to Mazenam, the Canada we say we love? These are small things that matters. As in Igwe, changing your profile might not bring Mazenam Kano out. But imagine that everybody change their profile, and Boris Johnson, people that are commenting on Boris Johnson page, everybody commenting there, 1 million people commenting there is all Mazenam Kano profile. The senators, or what do they call it, the parliamentarians in there, they will be seeing all those comments. They will be saying this man. Okay, even people that don't know Mazenam Kano, we click on the photo, they are seen every time, because pictures talk a lot, video talk a lot. But our people are not doing all those things. What they are doing is to share Omar the highway. You understand? In which we are not really serious as a people. My own profile picture from Instagram to Facebook, I have already changed it since 4 months because being a fine boy on Facebook and Instagram is not bringing any freedom to my people. You understand? These are small things that matters. It doesn't matter who the idea is coming from. I am not in part of anybody. I go for what is right. This cow meat, brother, is a very good one. It's a very, very good one. We don't have to eat their cow meat. The Fulanis don't have any power to give us sanctions, but we are making them so much relevant. We are making them relevant because our people in Kano, Kaduna, all those places, they don't want to relocate. They don't want to come back home. Now they can have been charged these years, come back home. But they have to know that they are in a very big danger because we are going to implement this sanction of the Fulani cattle. If somebody does, as you and I in Europe, you can always buy meat. Meat is very, very cheap. But you cannot tell me we cannot stay for 2 months without eating meat. My brother, you eat fish, you eat chicken, you will not die. Do you understand? So the sanction is good. Our people have to know in the north that they are going to be killed. They have to know. It's not something you have to sugarcoat because the Fulani Janjaweed, they only hear go. They hear go. Immediately one of them burn one shop. Every shop is already set ablaze. So these are the thing I will tell them is that they should go and listen to Mazen Kano. Since they don't want to listen to me, let them go and listen to Mazen Kano and try to relocate their business from now to that time that this cow thing will start getting effect. It's a very welcome idea. We don't need to eat their meat. Who are they? Let them stay their own. Let us stay our own. You understand? So like we end now. I know that my time is up. I will round it up now. My brother Eze, what you said might be right, but I think that nobody puts sand in his own garage. Those Agboro people you are seeing, they want to make money the next day. So they are not going to even allow any Fulani Janjaweed to come and set no fire there. So I'm out.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. My sister.
Yeah, please, can I support Elvis for what he said? Because
okay, you have 1 minute to do that.
Okay, so I'm supporting him because that idea that the Tinubu will come and burn the market, it might be true, but we cannot be succumb to all these criminal politicians everywhere. We have people like him in our land too. All of them are the same. All of them governors. All of them are criminals everywhere. So we are fighting for our. They will not support us, but we have to do what we have to do. You know. So Tinubu can do everything he can do. The problem we have and what they plan is, as they hold our leader Mazen Nnamdi, they host on the Igbo. They know they planned all this. You know, so there are people that are agitating for Yorubas. I have contact with them. I will contact Olayomi Koiki. I will contact Citizen AY. I will contact the other one. So we see how all of them can help to make this happen, because there is like they have nobody that direct them now. So if they know that, because there are thousands of people that we are following on the Igbo, so they want to destabilize everything about freedom. So we know who Tinubu is. So my brother, let us be strong and do what we have to do, and God will help us.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my sister, for your wonderful contribution. On this note, let me bring our brother, Governor Hart. Let us hear his own take on this very issue, because it's only him that have not heard his own opinion on this very issue.
Okay, Mazi Ndewo. Actually, yeni na na-ekwu bụ eziokwu, but we need to know the meaning of freedom fighters. Freedom fighters don't look back, they always think forward. All these things that we are saying, they are good though, but Oga bụ onye ndu anyị bụ Nnamdi Kanu have already said it pump and plain that na ịnọkwa na north na ịnọrọ onwe gị o. So ihe ọbụla mekwa gị na north, that means that you have already sacrificed for us. That's what he said. because nothing good comes easy. I keep on saying it. I put a home as in meat as anything. Someone can change location of that meat, of that cow, change the location and change it to another place. But okay, for those tangible things, although in the other way around, that na Hausa and Fulani, they are not the same. Because Hausa is another tribe. Fulani is another tribe. Fulani, so say efi. They are lazy men. Sorry to say. So say efi and Aloman. This is what they normally do. But in terms of other things, often yes, I boycott or any tomatoes, onions, all these perishable foods. It's supposed to be better because now I need the yaga boycott. Or maybe the following day. So that people will now know that we are modern. The country no, they call us meeting. The country parliament call us meeting because of what? Because of Igbos. That now na Igbos were the strongest people name Isbota business, especially biafrans. I was so happy. And so I weigh God, I weigh power to it. That what can we do? And we now said, okay, see what we are going to do, see what we are going to do. It shows that the zoo government affect. Anything of the zoo government affect. I see what the kita na ya mangozo pure water. Make zoo government affect. Because we are Igbos. And I have the law. So meat or no meat, what I want is let us start hold one thing. One thing. Let DOS come out and say, let's hold one thing. Because I'm not since the canon on ime. What be one thing I jaka? What be fully hijacker? Just one thing. So say I jaka bragging, gossiping, envy, God, and the jealousy. Also say I can't now kita ihe me. I suppose EG something as an EG this is what we want. This is what we want. The first thing I suppose he made that sit at home. This sit at home. Then he went as implement this cow of a thing. Things are not move ahead. Implement here another sanction again. Things are not move ahead. I feel like way. I work with brain. I work with people. We have brain. We have brain. But the problem I work with, the way I guess we use where I use here a bit. Now over the one naira only good. Now for Tazia na go na goza or again. But this is the reality. When we start one moves. You start two moves. You start three moves. They will know that these people are intelligent. They know what they want. They know what they are doing. In Agalazu, freedom fighters don't go back. We don't negotiate. Freedom fighters don't negotiate. You move forward. If you find out that this one is, the people are now seeing it as weak, is going weak, you implement another one. It shows that you're a freedom fighter. And secondly, we are doing it, this freedom fighter is an individual race. We do things individually. This struggle, you move on. Discouragement, that's killed freedom fighter. You discourage this person. Then he moves there, or feel serious. Another person. It's not good. Let us move forward. This is getting to 7 months now. na ikwu nọ n'ime anako falco. We have not hold one thing. That's my take. Anyone open a let it hold.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Your point is very clear. Like our brother Ohio said before that whoever that is in the north, the person should be there. If the person died there, let him die. If they destroy his property, let them destroy it. Whoever that's in Oduduwa land, let him be there. If he died there, it's none of our business. If they destroy his property, it's none of our business, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have said it many years ago that you need to start relocating, so that because you know that a day like this will come where the north will rise against our people, and when our people will rise against the north, so that you will not lose everything that you have labored, like the Jewish. Like those of you who will say you will recover this during after this thing. We must know that we will not use that to move. And like our brother Evie said, for the Lagos issue, you cannot take because of one day and start burning shops, because as well, in that very area you have that shop. Oduduwa people also have shops there. So if the Oduduwas allow the Fulani to burn the shop in Lagos, automatically they will also burn the Oduduwa shop. So, and like the Igbo people, the word in adage in Igbo says that adage makambabu ayalog. You cannot take because of death and say we will not fight war. So if we start calculating what we will lose for Biafra to come, that means we are not ready to fight, because Igbos are the people who choose to sacrifice this much in restoration of Biafra, because if they have played a wise game after the 1970s war, after the war ended in 1970, these issues will not be heavy as it is today. Because why it is more difficult for the Igbos to exit from the Nigerian government, or from that contraption called Nigeria, is because of the investment the Biafrans have already invested in other part of the country, making their land to be empty and undeveloped. And I wish the Igbos entirely bring their investment home. Igbos, you will not be seeing village in Igbo. Every Igbo land could have been a city, and that could have attracted more road and more electricity and more seaport and international airport to the Igbo land. But due to there is no factory, nothing to attract those things. That is why you see that everything is in Lagos. So on this note, I support the idea that if we can lobby the Oduduwa because they have already started their own, I wish they have not started their freedom, it will be more difficult. So I give my support to our brother Evis for that very one, because you cannot be calculating. Like what our brother Governor Hart said, we must host something. We must be doing something. You cannot be holding on empty hand to be doing anything. When you are moving forward, you don't look back, because if you look back, you will not call for civil disobedience. If you look back, you calculate what you will lose. You will not call for economic sanction, because all these things are things you will lose to get what you want. On this note, I will say let us start rounding up, because I will end the program in the 3 hours. Okay, let me just say in 3 hours, 15 minutes, so that we will round up. I believe we have made a lot of points here. So in the rounding up, I want everyone to give his or her closing remark and the way forward, and a piece of advice to Biafrans. Before I will be calling everyone, Biafrans all over the world, we must know that action speaks louder than voice. Action speak louder than voice. Action is what we need now, and we are calling on the leadership to know that Biafra cannot be restored without involving anyone. Thank you, my brother. I think we will start with my brother Sami Aduga. Can you unmute yourself? Are you sleeping? Okay, since he's not there, let us go to... Are you there? Oh, you
Yes,
are
I
having...
have unmuted myself. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Oh, you are coming out.
No, not at all. Can you hear?
Your network is not coming out. Can you work on your network and come back? As you are working on your network, let us go to our sister.
Are you hearing me? Can you
Work
hear
on
me?
your network and come back, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Mazi.
for all you have been doing. Yeah, like I normally said, let me start in this way. The point.
Good evening, brothers.
Good evening, Callistus. I will come back to you. Just wait while our brother. Well, Aduga, you need to work on your network. We are not seeing you, please. Work on your network and try to come back and give your closing remark.
Okay.
Our sister Uche, over to you.
Okay, Maz, my final remark, as I always said, please, our leadership, we have been crying and talking and pointing at you all. Do not ignore us. Come and listen to the people that our leader left for you. Okay? Listen to us and see what we are talking about. Forget about this person, this person, that. If there's anything good that come out, take it and implement it. We cannot continue to wait for you and so yeah, we are telling you all now to take your responsibility. And I'm telling our people home, please be ready to do anything that is good, any positive thing that comes from anybody that is good. Okay, act on it for our leader, for our Biafra restoration. That is what I'm saying. So our people in Oduduwa land, we know that it's not easy for you all, but with together we can achieve. Let everybody work against all the politicians. Let's work against them because they don't love us. Anything they are doing is for their own interest. So we need to work against them. Okay, my brother. Thank you very much, Maz.
Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful contribution. And I hope to have you another day on my program. Thank you very much. I think we will go to Governor's Hat. Governor Hat.
Mazi Achebe. Afa wa atọgbukwa ego.
I'm atọ m ego.
Kuloda Governor's Hat bụ I weta ihe anyị na-achọ nnọọ. Ifu na Governor's Hat, ifu na ọ gbara agba n'ezigbote afa. Yeah, I like your program. I always listen to your program sometimes, and also I would encourage you more. That is a wonderful program and a wonderful opinion that you just brought. Obi is a boy. Obi is a boy. One day Obi na buzi a man.
Exactly.
Any step up I miss a day, I miss any step I miss once. We miss that day. Also another day. The reason why I'm saying this, I'm talking to the heads. Whoever is in charge, I'm saying it generally, that make hay when the sun shine. Let us not follow Fulani's line and before we attack. It's not our, this is not our, not on our DNA. I want DNA wepụtelu ndị zoo gọọmenti ife ha ji eme ihe. Ọ bụghị ha a ga-ewepụtela anyị wee sobe ya. Asị gị ewepụta aka i wee sobe ya. No. we bring the hand that will now start following us. So let us start moving ahead. Ucho ya dị njọ. Nke m onye ọbụla wete reason ya a move forward. That's my own take. I don't like in a situation whereby agagidinyo agawazu. I don't like it. So that's my own take. I appreciate you people. Udo Dirinde Biafra.
Thank you, my brother, for your wonderful contribution. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope to have you another day. Now, coming to my brother Aduga, I hope you have fixed your network. Please, can you give your own closing remark and a word for Biafran, and also advice to our brothers and sisters that are in the north? You have 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you. I hope you can hear me loud and clear now.
Go ahead. Your network is still problem. Your network is still.
Can listen.
Your network.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, you can speak now.
Okay, I thank everybody that listened to today's program, and I thank everyone for the contribution everybody bring. You know, I normally say that what makes us this far is consistency. My advice to Biafrans all over the world is consistency in whatever we are going to do. If we say we are embarking on sit at home, let us be consistent in it. Consistent is the key. If we say that we want to boycott the Fulani meat, let's be consistent in it. If we say that we are going to sanction economy, let us be consistent in it. Consistent is the key. And to our brothers and sisters who is in the north, the choice is them. There is another that said, whoever that lost his gold necklace to the river will not blame the river, but he or herself. If you remain in the north and lost your life, you are not going to blame anybody, rather yourself. If you remain in the north and lost your business in the north, you are not going to blame anybody, rather yourself. It is now a point for you to take up the step and bring your business back to the east before the due time. As it is a given time. From now to April, whatever you want to do it fast from now to April before it becomes too late. Because let us not make the same mistake we make the last time. Because for now, everybody is serious. And consistency will give us what we want. That is my advice to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, and remain blessed for your wonderful contribution. I really appreciate you. Almost we started this program together. Up to now, we are still here. Thank you, and remain blessed. Now, Mazi Chigozie, you will be the last person to go out here. So you must not be in a hurry. So welcome to the program, Callistus, Pastor. Can you unmute yourself and take over?
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You can go ahead.
When they get him,
One Adimoyi.
See how the first time one afternoon equal to the here.
You mean it? Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. He have your plan made the but some certain areas people need to equal their own opinion. I never come out even one day to talk about this issue. I have a page, sometimes in the direct relationship ways, based on some certain things in me. One name, which one had the angel? He have Bunisi go see Ebensi. and ezo.
Exactly.
And m'obodo anọ n'ime anọ m Angola ka m bi. Ebu m ihe a wee jee afịa ebe m na-azụ ahịa today. Gosigodo ebe nsi, abụ m egote onye Igbo. And onye Igbo ọbụla kwesịrị na-akwụ n'eziokwu. Ị na-aghọta? And onye Igbo ọbụla fụlụ ihe ọjọọ kpuchie ya, ahụ na-ezigbote onye Igbo. Ihe nji wepụta na this platform can see little way. So nwere ike ọdụ contrary to what you are teaching today, but it's still the problem. The problem is that all the people that is talking about this issue, they are not working together. We are fighting for one goal, to restore Biafra. We are fighting for another goal, for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to be free. But what I'm seeing on social media day by day, because now, if there are platform onye anano onye ogo, if that ahapuzie ihe kwesịrị na-achọ ihe ọzọ ebe problem dị. Everybody chọrọ ka Biafra bịa. Onye Igbo ọbụla bụ reasonable chọrọ ka Biafra bịa. Onye ọra na-agba ya mgba weflef ka ọwụ. Mana ige ntị, ị ga-anụ ihe Buhari kwuru the other day, I think 2 days ago. Okwu o kwuru ọ na-agba anya mmiri because n'Igbo enwe eze. Anyị eji ofu ọnụ wee na-ekwu okwu. Nwanne enwere iwe na njọ ga-ajụjụ o. Like I said, this is the first time na-ekwu okwu ihe a. Ka njọ ga-ajụjụ enwe n'iwe o.
Go ahead.
All on screen will exam the question.
Go ahead.
All Biafrans governors and senators, onweghị ndị na-ekwu okwu ihe a Biafra anyị na-ekwu dịka anyị niile si anọ Biafra for a very long time, and none of them is talking about na Biafra ga-abịa ka ọ gaghị abịa. Question m na-ajụ bụ, a ga-enwetanwu Biafra n'azụ ndị a for the possible?
Now, thank you for that very beautiful question. The honest answer there is no. Why I answered no is because for Biafra to come, you need to involve them. And how can you involve them? You will involve them through the actions as a freedom fighter, the actions you take. For example, the sit at home is one of the process you can involve them. The economic sanction is one of the procedure you can use to involve them. The banning of Fulani cows are one of the process you can involve them. Now, with these things, once you enforce this thing, because governor is one in a state with his family, let us assume them be 10. So, but the people are more than millions. So that is the way you can involve them. And by following economic sanction, civil disobedience, you have already involved all these people in the movement. You are the one to force them to talk about Biafra. They cannot do that willingly because they sworn an oath. They take an oath to protect one Nigeria. They are serving Nigeria. They are not serving Biafra. So you are the one to force them to speak. So until we that are ready to go, force them to speak, then they will get involved. Thank you.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very much for the wonderful answer. In conclusion of what I'm saying, the first thing in my mind that we need to fight for is unity. Once we are united, we can be able to conquer. But once everybody, my brother, I don't see this Biafra coming so easily. I don't see it coming. Because number one, ndị Igbo niile gazi na-ebi ajọ ndụ aya họta nna mbụ. Ndị Igbo bụ ndị eji ịhụnanya wee mara. Mmeta nwanne na nwanne. Mana ihe ndị Igbo na-emesi na social media kịta na-emesi all this thing. Ọdụ ka egwu achụtaba n'aka agba, ọdụ ka egwu ụmụazị. Ọdụ ka egwu ụmụazị, for my own understanding. Ọdụ ka egwu ụmụazị. That is why sometimes ana m ejizi ike so n'ihe a na-eme na ya. because ndị anyị na-emegara anya na-eme ihe na anyị na-asọpọt na-emezi ihe ọzọ just because na nna anyị ka na land. Ọdụsie ka ọ ga-abụ na ọ na-achọzie leader organization niile tisasị ya okwu n'ụka everywhere onye pụta ọ na-ekwu nke ya. So one thing we need to do is to fight for unity of ndị Igbo. Ọ bụ na anyị niile jikọọ ofu obi ọnụ na-ekwudise n'okwu, my brother, I see Biafra coming. But based on all this things na na-eme kịta, amaghị m na ọ ga-abịa. That is my own conclusion on this wonderful opportunity you give to me to enter into your program.
Thank you, Mazi Callistus. You know, when many people are disagreeing, Peter disagree with me with the answer. Let me emphasize on something. There is a word you said here, and I will put you wrong on that word. When you say about Igbos are united in the terms of Biafra restoration. Why you see the disagreement on social media and everything that is going on is because the people who have come together and they are ready to carry out action, a process for Biafra to be restored. And the people whom the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leadership, give order that Biafran should take order from. There is a difference when you are giving order to take order from this person and to listen to this person. Like, let me say it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, listen to Simon Ekpa, and he mentioned other people, that he is bringing a new dimension to the struggle. And also he said that you should take order from the leadership, which is the DOS. Now, Biafrans have listened to the Simon Ekpa, who have bring that idea, economic sanction and civil disobedience. They are waiting for the order to be given, and the order is not given. Biafran now started asking questions. Did you people tell our leader why is the order is not given? So the problem now is that the leadership have not given Biafrans the order on what to do. So if the leadership of IPOB come out today and say that we should sit at home tomorrow, you will see that every Biafrans will come together. If the leadership come out tomorrow and say, no more, and like they said, national anthem, you see everybody accepted it. The burden of cow, everybody accepted it. But Biafrans need something in their own land, like that a civil disobedient economic sanction. If the leadership come out tomorrow and give that order, everybody will forget their own opinion and they will follow it because they know the mission and destination is Biafra restoration. Now, before, let me use 1 minute. For those of you that say that you cannot, we can restore Biafra without the politicians and the Honese, that is a lie, because these people have a role to play. What is their role? Their role is when you are acting on that economic sanction, it is their duty as the governor. You have made that government ungovernable for them to the extent that they will not have rest of mind. The allocation have shot out. Now they are the one to go to Abuja and tell Mr. President, whoever that is there, that my land is on fire and I am no longer comfortable with what is happening. They are the one to call on a meeting, on a round table, and they will invite the government, invite the leadership of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they invite everybody for a round table. You cannot involve the sitting governor without action. That is why I tell you, I answered you no before I give you the reason. So for those of you who are on comment section telling me this and that, I believe I have cleared your doubt. So thank you. And before you go on, my brother Eze, do you have something to add?
Yeah, I'll go now. Thank you, my brother. You see, girl?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mazi Paula Chebe, I really.
Just a minute. Let me pick this caller. Chigozie,
No
just a minute.
No problem.
Hello, caller on phone. Stop listening to yourself. You have only but 2 minutes.
Okay. What I want to say is that I disagree that the brother asked if the governor, if our governors are not included Are we going to actualize the state? Yes. If they are not there, we cannot. So I disagree with you because so you want to tell me today we know back and front that the governor can never accept for us to actualize the effort. So it's up to us because they are just one people. They are just one people. Maybe we have 5 states.
My brother.
11 states. There are 11 of them and their family.
My brother.
So there is no way they can.
My brother.
Allow us to have Biafra.
My brother.
Biafra people choose.
My brother. My brother. I argue with facts and figures. I expect you to say that if you disagree, then you tell me how we can restore Biafra without them.
Okay. For instance, to my own knowledge and understanding, we don't even need the governor to actualize Biafra. If we agree that we are leaving Nigeria, based on what is on ground, both letting the world and the Nigerian government to understand what we are for. So they cannot stop us. The only thing that is holding us today is about the people that are moving the train, which means the DOS. We are the one backing the thing out because if because the cannon is out or somebody else was in, then we have somebody like Marvin and come out. We'll be told by this time of the year, we learn from this to see how to go to a referendum. And that's why the governor cannot stop the referendum. It's impossible. I think for my own idea.
My brother.
I'm doing something. I'm in the problem.
My brother, you know, in an argument, we argue to learn, we disagree to agree. Let me tell you one thing.
No, I omit it.
There's something I want to tell you here. You know, when you say, when you mention that word referendum, you have 2 parties. You are fighting 2 parties. And let me, many of you can say this thing. No matter what you do, even if you fight a war, end of the day, you must come on a round table. And that round table is the government. And the governors are the government. So no matter how you do it, the governors are the one, they are the government. What you need to do is to do something that will involve them. So that if you continue telling me the only way you can tell me that you can achieve Biafra without them is when they're now secure. Okay, then believe that during referendum, the people supporting them in one Nigeria is higher than you that want your freedom. Then they will now call for a round table. That round table, they will now say, let's go to a referendum. That is where you will now say that they cannot have power to win the referendum. But say you can not involve them and you have a referendum date. Who will organize the referendum? Who will call for it? Let us be realistic here, because the governors, when you talk everything, no matter the war, after you fight war finish, end of the day, you will still come for referendum. If you make it peacefully, you will still come for referendum. So this is where I want you to understand.
Sorry to cut you short, sir. What I want to ask you, I have a question.
Go ahead.
You say that we need a governor before we can actualize, we can have a Biafran activation. Do you mean that if this governor, now they have said no, so do you mean that we are just wasting our time for this?
Listen, I think you're listening to what I explained at the beginning. I answered no, and I give you the reason how to involve them. You don't need to go to governor and ask him to support a Biafra referendum. No, I said no. The only way to involve them is by the implementation.
For us to inject them, because we are not even ready for the involvement.
No. Listen, they are ready for the involvement. The people that are not yet ready for the involvement is the agitators, the freedom fighters. First of all, I explain how to involve the governors here, and I think you hear it. When I answered no, I give the reason. You could have listened to the end. Okay, let me answer you again. I said that the Biafra referendum cannot be restored without the Eastern governors or without the governors, because we have to force. I use that word, force. We have to force them to involve in the restoration. How can you force them? By civil disobedience, by economic sanction, by banning of Fulani cow, and these things now, when you implement it, it will make the government, this thing ungovernable to them. They don't have any way to run to, because you don't cut off their means of earning salary and their generating revenue. You are no longer going work. There's nothing is functioning. They are the one to run to the presidency, whoever that in Asoro, that our land is on fire. I cannot continue like this. You need to find solution to the fire that is burning in my land. They are the one to bring that round table. That is how you involve them. You don't need to go them with meet them and say, come and join IPOB, come and take oath, come and broadcasting on the ABS. That is what I answered. So that's when you said you disagree. I was waiting for you to tell me when to restore Biafra without them. This is how to get it. How? Even everything, whether you fight war or you do whatever, end of the day, you will land in that political solution. What will bring out that political solution is the action taken by the freedom fighters. That's it. There's nothing there, nothing more.
Okay, but if you look at the Amazon stage, they don't care about their government. And everything is going to work out. It's about the people leading the struggle that will come for the round table negotiation. Because even when we listen to them talking to the UN and to some other part of the country, we always say that the people that are going to negotiate with them are not the people leading them. They want the people that are leading them in the struggle to negotiate for them. That's why the negotiation table has not worked. Because even the Cameroonian government has called for negotiation table. But who are negotiating for them? They want their governor, the same people that are maltreating their own people, to negotiate for them.
My brother, we will not continue beating around the bush on this very issue. No, there is no point here, because when you talk about negotiation can only work when you have already involved the governors and by your action. Like what I said before, what are you using to negotiate? If I ask you now, if you want, you that is talking now, what will you use to negotiate? What are you using to negotiate? What will bring about the negotiation? Tell me.
Negotiation is about to say how to make without leading to war or.
No, the question I ask you, simple question. What are you using to negotiate? These are simple questions. You have to tell me what you are using to negotiate.
Negotiation, I'm talking about how to separate without any more.
What are you putting on the ground? Because for you to negotiate, there is something you are doing that they want you to stop. What is that you are doing? What are you using to negotiate? I want to know what you are using to negotiate.
It's for peace to reign now, because there are two fighters.
My brother, I have to end the call here.
And the Amazonia.
I have to end the call for here, because like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell Nyanwood, for me to drop Biafra at station, you have to bring the restructure to me, and I will see it. And then Nyanwodo, because Nyanwodo go for negotiation. Before you can draw negotiation, you have to hold something in your hand. So for negotiation to be established, what are you going to hold? Why political solution failed to establish now is that there is no ongoing sit at home, which is the civil disobedience. There is no economic sanction, which is this thing, which is we bring a court that will hit the governors so hard. There is nothing going on. That was the only thing that made that political solution not to stand. So I wish there's all those things is happening. When you ask Buhari, will you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He answered no. You will ask him, do you want the East to be totally locked down for till when? So, but there is nothing is going on. That was the reason that question was not taken to Buhari. That is it. So on this note, let me come back to our brother Chigozie Henry. My brother, Thank you for your patience.
My brother, if he tell you say since I don't stay for this Biafra program, only today I don't stay quiet.
Yes, I know, and that's
And
why
I have to respect you because even me what day yourself, I dey ask myself, Chico, so that you be this.
I use Otumoko.
No be Otumoko, my brother, I don't take. So I don't want to use this new year. Come maybe I start with disobedience.
I really
Because as a good followers of my brother, I have to, you know me very well, and I have to be obedient to because sometimes you don't see me, I'm watching you always. You understand me? Because I really appreciate you. Me, I know you, you know me, you know things we have on the ground.
Exactly.
And I really appreciate you. I'm always watching you. You know me. I don't like talking. Because for me, at my age, talk is too cheap. One thing I believe in this struggle, nke onye ọbụla ma na ọ ga-eme ga-adị mma mee ya. Ụgwọ ọrụ ya ọ Chineke na-akwụ ụgwọ ọrụ. It's not for me, it's for my children. It's for my brothers, for your children too. I've already sacrificed myself for this same thing. You see, all these things we are talking, I appreciate everybody on your platform. The day you are doing a program, the spirit didn't allow you when you are talking about this Janja with man on Germany. You see, the gravity of that thing cannot allow you to even play listen, my brother, I want to be diplomatic. Brother, I tell you, say if I insult you, or I do you anything, they pay me. I want the level I am now. I want to see me and that person make a day close to them. Brother, they save my energy. Even me, I need to do broadcast again. Because I'm always on social media watching everything that is happening. I am taking notice. And that is what I promised Simon Ekman. What I can do. If I tell you, it's also on my head, I'm a dead man walking. Waiting in my mind, past social media. Waiting in my mind, past which they come for platform contour. Now, because of you, I come out today. Because I've been watching you. See, it is a they see me, I dey watch you 20. Even though say I don't watch you, I go watch your program later. You understand me now? I leave you to do your thing. But the most important thing I am waiting for, make anything no happen to you. Make anything no happen to Mazin and the Kalo. That is the only thing. You see all this thing, all these people are ranting. It's like I'm ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed of the pain this my leader, Mazin Nande Kalo, is passing through. A man that has the substance of whatever this man want to be in his life, it is in his hand. Or just this thing. Okay, if you know how many times I don't carry pain, go meet Mazin Nande Kalo, making just he do the kind of money cannot buy Mazin Nande Kalo. So I am following the footstep of Ohamadike. One day, no billions of mansion you give to me today that will make me to turn against my people. No matter what you might bring to me in this life, I will never turn my back on Biafra. That's why I'm telling you every day, I'm a dead man walking. The only person that have my life is my creator. And I was born because I know my lifestyle since my mother born me to today. And this same thing you are doing, you know how you start, even your place of work and everything, my brother. Meanwhile, they show my face. I never ever go to any program, I hide my face because I want him not told you. Because you know what? No matter how I make I behave, one day I will go and I will go as a good man. I will fulfill all things that God wants me to fulfill. So I really appreciate everything you have done. And I really appreciate that I can be able to hold myself today on your platform because it shows that I'm improving, because anger can make me lose what I'm supposed to achieve. You see that guy we know If I know that guy, but I don't want to talk since on Germany. He's a strong guy. He's a strong guy. Okay, that if he's a strong guy. He's a strong guy. I know him in Germany. So what is my own taking every day? My biggest problem in all this me you are talking and everything. Now my problem na Onyendu. Because Onyendu is the key. What in that man carry? Nobody carry him. He's a special key. It's like God created that man, Mazenan or Hamadike, special, and give him the spirit of endurance. Because I put myself sometimes in Mazenan the Kalu capability. And on that place where God can give us again, Master Simon Ekpa. No matter the gravity of everything that is before him, he stand firm. You see, this Biafra, you see, freedom fighter is not by force. They need to force anybody. But my prayer every day, anybody that have called himself a Biafra child, that know that Mazina the Kalo mother died, father died, they keep gallant men in his house, and people that died, we don't know. Our women from Imo State, some of them, they carry them, they put them for prison. And somebody that have the privilege that God give to you, you come instead of to encourage your fellow comrades, instead of to be a contribution. I say a tree does not make a forest. Instead of you to contribute something that will let us to leave this place we are, to go to the promised land, I will not be wearing jacket again. I will not be thinking of to go to immigration to go and renew my citizenship, to go and renew my passport, or to go and do all this, and to go and be looking for praying, going to church, to go and be praying for visa, to look say I'm looking for Schengen visa. I am looking for one pastor to touch my hand for me to, oh brother, na poverty make people they run to go those things. So I don't know what people reason. You see this Biafra you see, my brother, the people you know expect, then they. I always tell you this thing, then they. My brother, I'm not here to pamper anybody. I am not there to pamper anything. My brother, since I was born till today, when I not have. So for somebody not to understand the reason why he left Biafra land and come to diaspora, my brother, I speak it today. My brother, there's no country you go to in this Europe, talk less of Asia, you don't see Biafra person in the prison. Out of Ngene, give us our daily bread and forgive those who trespass against us. Who trespass against us is not the people that is leading us in Biafra land. Mandela is in Igbo. Yes. Where is the proof? No river Niger they there. Where is the sea that create job? My brother, I was privileged today to be in a program that I can tell you one of the best governors. One of the best governors in the whole Federal Republic of Zoological Republic is a governor of Calabar. Governor Emmanuel Eton or something. He's the best governor since the history, which is when my mama born me, of Akwa Ibom. He's the best governor. He's a man of substance. If everybody can think like this, we will not be talking all these things we are talking here. People don't even know what is happening in Akwa Ibom, what the project this man is doing, what they call development infrastructure. He's doing it. Do you know how many aircraft this man have now? Flight that is running now. 7. This man is creating job. There's no place you go in Akwa Ibom you don't see good road. If you go Akwa Ibom, the last time I went to our place, my brother, if you go Uyo, you go ask yourself whether in California you there. I'm telling you, if you go Uyo, my brother, there is no, you go drive for, that is the only place I drive. My brother, they ask myself, say, if the whole country can be like this, one day, now me go carry my paper, go immigration, tell them, say, good night. I carry my children. Say, if the woman will born for me, no go hungry, I don't go. You understand me? So what I am trying to say here today, we should channel our energy how to get Mazin Nandekalo up from that gun dungeon. And the biggest problem, we lost it. from the leadership. I'm not here to talk against them or anything. But my biggest problem is how can we be able to start this seat at home? One day that thing is the biggest thing that we've ever achieved. You see, that seat at home, my brother, is very powerful. Some people might not know, but I know you know. You see, that seat at home, one day is very strong. Because this sitting at home, then if you want to talk about Lagos, they say charity begins at home. If we make this sit at home like the way it started before, compulsory, the way it has been going, the gravity, then that Lagos own can implement, Abuja own can implement. Because as now, if we implement this sit at home, when that thing gets gravity, it gets very big force. Then this same sitting at home, then if you are talking about boycotting this cow meat, now when that sit at home don't get gravity, very strong foundation, then other necessity can be coming in place. So I am begging you, my brother, my comrades, you should make this sit at home mandatory at any time you're agitating, please. It's very, very important. Because I ask myself, what is the way out for Mazen Nandekalo? I've been thinking every day in my life, what thing we go do for Onyendu to come aside? Because I want to speak my own mindset too. These people where they see, so the way I see them, they are ready to hold Mazen Nandekalo till this Buhari regime finish. Brother, reason this thing I'm telling you, but it's never the will of God. They say you can force the horse to the stream, you cannot force him to drink water. This Buhari regime, this Jubri regime, my brother, if we can be able, I will talk to Simon Ekpatu to implement this thing very, very strong. This sit at home. The way it started, every Monday, one day, it's like why they see that sit at home, the way it was moving. I just like I'm seeing Biafra every day in my doorstep, because it's a very strong message. Even when the DOS was trying to boycott it, that okay, look at how this was going, people resist. So now I'm begging you, Mazi Achebe, try to activate this sit at home every time when you are doing broadcasts. When there's a gravity behind this sit at home. Because if I might ask you now, my comrades, what do you think or what do you feel is the way for Mazina the Talu Komasai to think waiting you there? Because always some information and always some certain things you research and you see that people in where we came from, they don't see it. Because only head DJ onion on local and onion on a darkness. Because there's some certain things every day you they research, you they get information. People lack information where we came from. You understand me now? So that is it. So I really appreciate it, and I would like to come back and to do more. But for my own experience, I want to do something in Biafra land. That is my main goal. Biafra shake here. And I want to do something for Mazen Nandekalo to come aside today, tomorrow morning. If it takes me going down, but I hear say Hamadike restore Biafra and let us get away from this bondage that we have been suffering since we are born, I will do it, Chigoze. If that is the only thing I achieve since when God creates me, say Biafra come. Let it be the will of Chukwukeka Bioma. Thank you so much, my comrades. Thank you so much for everybody that have listened on the platform. May Chukwukeka Bioma give you more wisdom and give you more energy to continue the struggle. Keep the fire burning. Thank you so much, my comrades. God bless you.
Thank you, and
Yeah.
remember this.
Yeah.
Snow White, you can give your closing remark with 1 minute. I just read your private chat. That's why I bring you in.
I'm back.
Thank you.
Ian Chorikuna, my closing remark is in 3 words. 1, we keep on following the truth regardless of where it's going to take us to.
Exactly.
That is number 1. Then number 2, I want every Biafran, both home and abroad, hearing my voice today. This is my first time of coming to your program. I am passionate about Biafra. Even regardless I grew up in the north or whatever, I have all my qualifications, everything from the north. The only time I always come to the east, urban and where festive period, like a Christmas or whatever. That's the only time I come to the east, or business trip or whatever. I know I'm not east up to 2 months in my life. But all cute, so that you can imagine the kind of person that is talking to you. So the second thing my second point is, I want us to activate this sit at home if there's any way we can do it. Using your platform, using other people's platform that are standing on the truth to activate sit at home. It's going to go a long way. The third one is that I want us to not to pay heed ears to all these people gossiping around, jumping from one platform to another, trying to discourage us. And also, I want to use this last opportunity to also encourage all our brothers and sisters in the north. Asna, Ejevenama, Ajisenama, Ibruna, Obi, or here, Kemafia, blessed memory, Osadebe, Emitsenama, Ibruna, Obi. I'm encouraging all our brothers in the north that they should stop investing in the north. We have a lot of place to invest in this east. Obugo Nobo, the 5 eastern states, Asabamia, Akwa Ibom, Rivers. Let's bring our investment down home, create job opportunity for our people down home. You understand me? That is my earnest desire. And I want to use the opportunity to talk to my Hausa brothers. Kuna jinako? Wannan magana muna faɗawa internet always. Abun da muna so is Biafra. Mba Biafra baba home. That is the message I'm passing to my Hausa brothers, people that knows me, people that have known me from schools. Mba Biafra baba. We don't need anything again in Nigeria, because I remember what happened in 2011. Jonathan won election. All our Igbo brothers' shops, cars, houses were burnt and destroyed. Because what? We stood for Jonathan. They burnt, destroyed, even killed some people in my presence. So that pain in me, you understand me? Just like what happened in Egypt, when some people killed the Israelites. You understand me? Moses reacted and killed one of the Egyptians. It was the same Israelite that went to report to Pharaoh that Moses killed one of the Egyptians. So the same pain I went through, when I remember those issues, it always hurt me. And they buy upon hearing them at the north, how can they invest? So my advice to them is, bring your resources back home. Like me, I don't own a property in the north. All my property I'm owning now is in the east. So I have more advice in the buying on the north. Please, that is my last word. Thank you very much. Mother, we are seeing you. Please, don't give up. Just be strong and always be on the truth and nothing but the truth.
Thank you. And remember.
Good night. Yeah.
You too. Thank you, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Wherever you are, if you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Mazi Achibepol, MAP, Ezoku Bundu, one of Biafra land. On this note, I will draw the curtain down here. And I say, Biafrans, my brothers and sisters who are residing in the north, the northern part, I must tell you that you still have the opportunity to rescue some of your properties and sell off your things, and also save your life. Akuluno Amalaya Patalia. You can be in a country where you claim to be one Nigeria and they will kill you, and end of the day they will take over your property. If you think that Biafra is just still something of internet, or maybe if you think Biafra is just a joke, that is all these things we are saying will not come to pass, that means you are ready to take over. You are ready to sacrifice everything. You are ready to lose everything you have labored for. So I urge every one of you to try your possible best to relocate, because the order given by the IPOB, nobody can take it back. And if you think that the Fulanis can allow you to do your business freely, you must be joking. I urge every one of you to start doing something. Know that the danger awaiting you is nothing but destruction, killings, blood sharing, and bloodbath. So you must avoid that. So I pray you, all of you, should get this message and try to come back home. Ndokaku, akubisi, ndobisi, I mean. So you must try your possible best to come back home alive. For those of you, my brothers and sisters who are in Biafra land, please remain resolute. We are solidly behind you. And I want to pass this message to every IPOB media warrior. You don't stand in one topic every day, talking Simon Ekpa, why there's a lot of topic, message, awareness that you need to pass, that you need to create. I urge you to change your mindset. Especially my brother Hello God. You need to change your mentality of thinking. It's too low to my liking. Usually it's too low, I must tell you the truth. Stop going to people's platform with mentality of attacking them, but go there to learn and also to pass your own message, to deliver your message, your own knowledge, not to type trash and rubbish from beginning of the program to the end. That is not a good sign of a man like you. So you need to sit up. The same message goes to other Biafrans. This is time that you need to stand tall in creating of awareness and telling the world what is going on. And I encourage every IPOB member to remain resolute and focus. Don't be distracted by anyone. Don't be distracted with name callings, whatever they call you or whatever. Don't be distracted with all those bullshit. We are not giving any ear to any type of all those nonsense. If they like, let them call you saboteur. Since you know that you are in a right track, keep the good work you are doing. But if you know you are not in a right track, please retrace your step, because Biafra is our destination. We have only one mission. That mission is to restore Biafra. On this note, I say, may Elohim guide and protect every Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Wherever you are, may Elohim guide and protect you. We must be alive to restore Biafra. May Elohim guide and protect Mazin Namdekanu. May Elohim guide and protect all members of ESN. May Elohim guide and protect every member of DOS who are genuinely fighting for this very movement. May Elohim guide and protect our legal teams. May Elohim guide and protect every continental reps who are genuinely fighting for this very movement. May Elohim guide and protect every national coordinator, every zonal coordinator, every unit coordinator in IPOB. May Elohim guide and protect every one of you. May Elohim guide and protect every IPOB members. May Elohim guide and protect every media warrior who are genuinely fighting for this very movement, for restoration of Biafra. May Elohim guide and protect every one of you. May Elohim guide and protect Mazi Achebe Paul. May Elohim guide and protect me. May Elohim guide and protect Mazi Simon Ekpa. May Elohim guide and protect Elo God. Elo God. May Elohim guide and protect every one of you. If you are genuine, may Elohim guide you and protect you. So shall it be in Eke, so shall it be in Orio, so shall it be in Afo, so shall it be in Kwom. May Elohim guide and protect everyone. Mazi Chigozie, Aduga, Callistos, Snow White, or here. Many of you, Uche, my sister Uche, may Elohim guide and protect you. The ones that I cannot remember their names, may Elohim guide and protect every one of us. He said, we must not die young. On this note, join me tomorrow by the grace of God. The next tomorrow topic will be use what you have to get what you want. Are you ready to make it happen? Join me tomorrow as I come in. Remember, Biafra unit is out to bring out your own idea and your knowledge for the awareness of Biafra restoration. Join us as we march. Join us on Biafra Unity TV on YouTube. Join us on Matters Arising TV on YouTube. Join us on Instagram, Mazi Achebe Paul. On Twitter, Mazi Achebe Paul. On Facebook, Mazi Achebe Paul. Also, Biafra Unity. We are out to restore Biafra. We are not out to defend any person, but to defend Biafra land. I say, may Elohim guide and protect every one of us. Share the video as we march. Thank you. I will draw the curtain down here until I come your way again. Remain blessed. Almost hey Biafra. Almost hey Biafra. Almost be hey Biafra. Biafra, freedom. Freedom, Biafra. Umuchineke, remain resolute and put your faith in God and the trust on Yendu. He will come out with Biafran flag. No retreat, no surrender. We must continue. Thank you and remain blessed until I come your way again.